shining on the city lights. All this doubt around me, damn it, look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I laid awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck just where you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had to try, I bet it right. Yeah, I just took a chance and yeah, let me write. Look, I just took a chance and yeah, I rolled the dice. Yeah, women, I'll be bad because the vocal's nice. Yeah, I must admit that this ain't overnight. I just hit the double with the jackpot. I'm in the snow, this in New England, but I'm dying high. Now I'm not for the music when I can't stop. Ain't gon' let me anywhere to ask me. Ask a favor with a shout out, trying to gas me. Really, they ain't take a risk, but want the outcome. Then asking how come. I've been shining on the city lights. All this doubt around me, damn it, look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I laid awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck just where you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had to try.
I'm all in this, I call the shots, I never call it quits. Trust my intuition, bet it's right and bitch it often is. Seen too many others come and go, they had the wrong intent. Do it out of love and never for it, then I watch it get bigger than expected, don't second guess it, I let it set it. It's God's plan, we out here only accepting blessings. I'm stuck with it, this mindset is terminal. In and out different terminals, leveling up is personal. And I already made it, y'all can miss me. I smack my girl's ass, tell her pinch me. It's hard to believe I made something from nothing. No hindsight discussions, I've been writing, I love it.
All this doubt around me, damn it, look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life.
What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one DBTV here with my first ever live watch along stream here on the channel. I'm so used to doing wrestling watch alongs, but we're here for the NBA Draft 2026. If you're not a best one yet already and you're into basketball, you're a Brooklyn Nets fan like myself, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications because the grind is real. And we're going to be here throughout the entire first round of the NBA Draft. We're going to talk basketball on here. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. So I hope you guys do interact in the live chat, and I hope to do more of these moving forward. So weird that we're doing basketball and not wrestling. But we got Josh Toy Show here in the live chat. What's up, Donnie? What is going on, Josh Toy Show? We got Angelo Rodriguez here in the live chat. We are wrestling member. What's good? What is going on, man? We got some We Are Wrestling Maniacs hanging out with us for the NBA Draft. We're basically going to be live. We're going to talk basketball, anything basketball related. Here we are. I want to talk free agency. I want to talk all of it. And, of course, we're going to be reacting to this year's NBA Draft. Josh, hype for the draft. I am as well, man, because usually my Brooklyn Nets, we trade our picks a lot of the times, and we usually don't end up picking anybody. But now that we've been like in this rebuild, I feel like the Nets have really got themselves in a very good position into this rebuild. And without having our first round draft pick going in the next season, I think getting Randall and Michael Porter were a step in the right direction. The Randall trade wasn't bad, to be honest. I think a lot of people are looking at it. They think the Brooklyn Nets are trying to compete for a championship, and that's not the case. I think a lot of people don't realize that the next year, the Houston Rockets still have that Brooklyn Nets pick, which is why I think a lot of people think it's a horrible move. But in reality, the Nets only added $10 million in salary doing this. Honestly, man, I love the move. I love having Randall, not only because he's going to help us win games and have that Houston Rockets pick not be a top lottery pick. I also like him because my college team is the Kentucky Wildcats. I do like the Kentucky Wildcats. Plus, Randall's family loves the city, so they're hyped to be back. Let's show the comments throughout the thing here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, dude, Randall's family loves the city, except for his kid when Brooklyn beat the Knicks that one time. The kid was like, I hate Brooklyn. Angelo here in the live chat. The Bulls got Claxton for free. Smart first decision for their new GM. I agree 100%. Chicago has lacked that interior defense, and I think really adding a guy like Nicholas Claxton to the team, I think it's a solid low risk, high reward type of situation. And I think that this is going to really benefit the Bulls. I think Claxton just needs a new scene. A lot of Net fans, for some reason, either loved him or absolutely hated him. Me personally, I loved Claxton. But I just think that the direction of the Brooklyn Nets team and him, they're kind of going in their own direction. And there's some players out there that just need a new scenery. They need a fresh start. And I think Claxton is one of those guys. So I'm actually really excited for him to be in a Bulls uniform next season. Bulls are looking to be better with a new coach and GM. It's about time, dude. They needed to do some adjustments in that office and really needed to try some new things. Which throughout the live watch along, I do want to let all you guys know that I am going to be on the phone a lot because, of course, there's going to be trades probably happening throughout draft night. When it comes to draft selections, I'm going to try to avoid going on X, avoid going on Twitter, because I do want to actually give you guys genuine reactions to these draft picks. And I don't want to be spoiled by Sham or Legion Hoop or any of those guys over there. Hope the Knicks get a good draft pick. You guys won the championship, so I think you guys are like a 29th or like a 30th pick, right? I think you guys are projected to go between 29 and 30. But that's the thing about the draft that makes things interesting. You could really select anybody that's good. It's so unpredictable because guess what? College basketball is not the same as the NBA, and there's some players that were in the best shape or they weren't as healthy going into their college season. There's others that maybe just didn't fit the system that they were playing for, but then in the NBA, they really flourish. So you really never know who you're going to pick, and they could really take your team to the next level. Ooh, okay, I will talk about this because I was supposed to make a video, but I just didn't have time today. I'm probably going to make a video tomorrow about it. But we have Angelo here. Thoughts about Giannis trade and who won it? For me, I think the Bucks. The Bucks did get a lot of assets in that deal, and it's all going to depend, I think, when we look back at it in 2031 and 2033, because the thing that really stands out to me with this deal is not Hero, Ware, Jaquez. What really stands out to me is these future draft picks that the Milwaukee Bucks have for Miami, because who knows how long Giannis is going to play at this elite top 5 player level. So honestly, I'm really curious to see who's going to win this trade long term. If the Miami Heat do win an NBA championship, they automatically won the trade because that's the goal clearly going into this direction with the Miami Heat. But I do think the Bucks definitely got a massive return for Giannis. I think that you had to get something. You couldn't just let the man walk for nothing. I think it was a brilliant move on the Bucks. And honestly, I love this because I hate the Celtics. And now Jaylen Brown being on that trade block, he is pissed and he is going to want out of Boston. And I feel like it's a slap in the face to Jaylen because the dude literally carried the Boston Celtics to that second seed without Jason Tatum because he had that Achilles injury. If I was Jaylen Brown, I would be so offended by the Boston Celtics putting me on the trade market because that dude literally carried nobodies with him to a third seed without Jason Tatum being healthy. And there was freaking reporters on ESPN and there was reporters all over the basketball world saying that the Celtics weren't even going to make the play-in because Tatum was hurt. But Jaylen Brown carried them. And then the way that they're going to treat him is we can get somebody better in Giannis. Yeah, dude, the Celtics, they should have just decided, all right, if we're going to go for Giannis, we're going to go for him. We're going to trade Hugo. We're going to trade Baylor. You got to just do what you got to do because now you have a pissed off superstar and you're not going to get what you could have gotten in return for him because he's going to find a way out of Boston. I'm telling you that right now. Giannis trade was crazy, but the Bucks are going to suck, not going to lie. Oh, they're going to suck for a very long time. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be diving deep into this entire trade because the Milwaukee Bucks don't even have control of their first-round pick until 2030, and they still have that dead cap from Damian Lillard, too. Pat Riley needs to go. I do think so. I do think Pat Riley does need to go because that was a lot of stuff, but at least the Miami Heat are not in the middle anymore. They either needed to rebuild or they needed to contend. And honestly, they finally made a decision, so I can't even really hate on them for that. I think DeMonsa is going to go number 1. I do too. I'm really hoping Mikal Brown Jr. and Darius Akuf. I'm hoping either one of them is a Brooklyn net at number 6. I really, really don't want to get Nate on the team. I really don't want him. Ooh, good question, Angelo. Thoughts about Bam and Giannis? I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's going to be a very scary front court defensively, and I think that these two are going to be great. I think the Miami Heat's going to be a great defensive team, but what they need to do going into this offseason is focus on the offense. And I think they need to go after guys like Colin Sexton, maybe bring in Russell Westbrook, a solid veteran point guard. I think they should definitely consider maybe Lonzo Ball because he's somebody that's a playmaker that could probably do some good floor spacing off the bench. I definitely think that they should go after Cam Thomas because they already have enough defenders. So I think Cam Thomas can bring them some points. Klay Thompson is rumored to be traded. I do like the Bam and Giannis front court. I think that it has really a lot of potential to make some noise defensively, which is very important in the modern NBA. Jaylen Brown puts the team on his back. F Boston, I agree. They're basically toying with him, putting him in public trade conversations. Wouldn't be shocked if he just wants out now. I think that he's going to want out, and we're going to see him express that frustrations, I think, after the NBA draft. Because I think he doesn't want to give the Boston Celtics that satisfaction of maybe trading with the Clippers to get a 5th pick or to get like a top 3. I think Jaylen Brown's going to wait until the draft so that the Celtics have to put their hands up and they have to listen to him. Which, honestly, you can't blame the guy. James all day, another We Are Wrestling Maniac hanging out here with me. What is going on? I love that some of my maniacs over on the We Are Wrestling channel are basketball fans. Love this. All right. Giannis and Bam, that's a scary 1 and 2. I do agree. How did you become a Nets fan? So a lot of people ask me this. So when I was a kid, I enjoyed playing basketball. I enjoyed playing sports. I was always one of those kids out there where in the summer, I was outside. I was not playing video games. I was not stuck inside. I never really got into watching sports. But then as I got older, I really, really enjoyed watching. Brooklyn Nets became a new team. They left New Jersey, went to Brooklyn, so I thought it was a really fresh start if I were to enjoy watching basketball. And one of the things I do before I select a team, I love going back, watching the history of the organization and the team. Just like pro wrestling, I appreciate the history behind it. And with the Brooklyn Nets, I loved the history. Julius Erving with the ABA winning a championship. And then in the New Jersey Nets, we were supposed to be a special team in the 90s until Petrovic passed away in a car crash in 92. And then, of course, Jason Kidd, I fell in love with his play style because he was so selfless. I love that team basketball, which is why I got so pissed off with the way the San Antonio Spurs with Wemby, this NBA Finals, the way they were playing. That's why it upset me because that's not the San Antonio basketball I watched with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili. So with Jason Kidd playing that team basketball, bringing the Nets to the championship in 2002 and 2003. And then, of course, I fell in love with Brooke Lopez, Darren Williams, Joe Johnson. And then, of course, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett deal. Garnett, one of my favorite players of all time. And then I just really fell in love with the culture of Brooklyn as well. Going there, especially my first playoff game in 2019. I love the culture in Brooklyn. So that's what made me really fall in love with it, was just that team basketball, that grit, just going out there every night, giving it their all. Culture is very important to me when it comes to sports. And with Boston, I just really don't like the fan base, and it really turned me off to becoming a Celtics fan. I did see that, Josh. Brooklyn is interested in Trey Murphy. Ooh, good question, James, all day. Do you see Zion Williamson going to any team, like maybe the Suns? Zion, I think they're going to run it back one more season. If the Pelicans do not improve, he will be probably traded at the deadline. I'm just getting into basketball. I started watching the Knicks because of Josh Hart. Oh, Josh Hart's a great role player. Fantastic. Fantastic role player. I just watched the Knicks months before they got into the finals. My aunt is a Jason Kidd fan too. Oh, dude, Jason Kidd is one of the best. I actually got to meet him at the Basketball Hall of Fame because I live about like 25, 30 minutes away from there. And, dude, Jason Kidd was so cool. I have a New Jersey Nets ball signed by him. That's like in the background of my toy set where I do my figure reviews. Angelo in the live chat just got in the sports because WWE sucks for me. This is the most uninterested I've been in wrestling my whole life. Dude, that's the thing. The reason I rewatched this channel, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, is because I can't do reactions to Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. So, not going to lie to you, dude, I don't watch the full shows. I will watch only what interests me, or if we're going to be talking about it on the We Are Wrestling podcast, which is live every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, they would block my reactions for Raw and SmackDown. So why am I going to sit here for 3 hours for both shows each week just to react to them? And then I spend another hour and a half editing each of these shows. I'm spending 10 hours a week on WWE reactions just for WWE and TKO to block them. Fuck that. That's why I made the decision to bring back DBTV. The We Are Wrestling channel is still going to be running around. We're still going to be making lots of content on there. Vlogs, live watch-alongs, reactions. We're going to try to do new type of reactions on there. But now I have like 10 hours to kill a week. And I do want to put it back into DBTV because I'm really enjoying what the NBA is doing right now. The Knicks winning the championship, honestly, lit a fire under my ass. And I feel like the Brooklyn Nets are like now starting to actually wake up and do moves because I just relaunched this channel. The Spurs is one of the most young, dumb teams. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, dude, because like if you watch the history of the San Antonio Spurs, watch their championship documentaries, what you saw out there, them playing dirty against the Knicks, that is not San Antonio basketball. And I was going for the Spurs over the Knicks because the Knicks are Brooklyn's rival, but I just couldn't root for the Spurs, dude. Watching just Wemby play dirty, put his foot out in the landing spot, could have really injured Jalen Brunson. Probably he could have torn his Achilles from that. So like I really don't like dirty basketball. One thing I don't stand. That's one thing I don't respect. And just like in wrestling, I call out the bullshit when I see it, and I call out the good when I see it. I was a Knicks fan since I was in the 5th grade, but I supported the Nets because they are New York. I respect that. I don't understand, like, the rivalry. I really don't. Yeah, I hate Philly and Boston as well. I do. Because I remember an old Broadus video when he was holding Zion. Dude, Broadus, man, is hilarious. But a lot of his content for me has kind of gotten a little bit repetitive. Which looks like the draft will start in about 12 minutes. Oh, TKO is so petty. I respect my co-host Danny for continuing to try with this, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to do stuff. Hey, it looks like we got a new DBTV fan here. We got Sean Johnson, 8675 here in the live chat. Welcome. Thoughts on the Giannis trade? Personally, dude, I think that this is going to be one of those trades that is going to benefit the Bucks long term. If Giannis does slow down, it's really going to determine those 2031 and 2033 first round picks. It's all going to depend on that. But I do like all the assets that the Milwaukee Bucks got, but their situation is they're screwed. Yeah, dude, I do feel bad about Booker, man. I lost 2 of my dogs, Buddy and Bambi, and then Punky when I was like maybe 2 or 3 years old, dude. There's nothing like losing a pet. Oh, look at that. We're getting a little intro of all the players. And we're going to put this here. Let's move our screen right here. We got James All Day. Good question. Where can I watch college basketball on YouTube? I'm not sure. You see, I don't really follow college basketball that much. I watch highlights, really. But there is plenty of ways to... You have a lot better access finding college basketball and NBA basketball than you do with the WWE. Tell you that right now. I agree. I think the Bucks won that trade. It's all going to depend, man, on those draft picks in 2031 and 2033. But I will tell you this right now. The Bucks or Miami Heat, the only way they win this trade is if Giannis wins them a championship. That's the only way I'll say that Milwaukee lost. But I'm glad that Miami decided to finally do something and not be stuck in the middle. But now they need to get a point guard. They need to get a bench. I just don't want Brooklyn to screw this up, man. I really don't want them to screw this up. Oh, dude, it does suck, man, losing a pet. Oh, yeah, AJ Devonta. I think we already know how the first 4 picks are going to go in the draft. I think it's already planned. It's already scripted. We already know the way it's going to go. It's going to go AJ Devonta at number 1. Number 2, it's going to be Darren Peterson. Just like Ace Bailey, he's going to be pissed that he's a Utah Jazz. Number 3, it's going to be probably Cameron Boozer with Memphis. And then at number 4, it's going to be Caleb Wilson. And then after that, it really could go anywhere. And I'm hoping the Nets get Mikal Brown Jr. or Darius Akuf Jr. I swear, if we freaking get Kareem Lopez or Nate at number 6, I'm going to lose my shit here live. Oh, yeah, there's going to be some solid Michigan players going in this lottery, too. I think we're going to be getting 3 Michigan picks in the little lottery going on. You are right, Angelo. You never know. A team can be stupid like plenty of times in the past. I just hope the Bulls don't mess this up like they did with the last top 4 picks. I hope they don't either because the Brooklyn Nets, dude, all the things I would have done to be in that top 4. I was so mad at the lottery. I was so mad. Adai Mary, that's another prediction I do have, the Michigan center. I think that he's going to get drafted by OKC. Or there's going to be a team out there that trades with OKC, and they're going to pick him. Oh, Darren Peterson. I love that the dude's betting on himself that he's going number 1. I respect it. I respect it. I love the confidence. Because you don't get a lot of players that bet that on themselves. Like, they'll do all the draft workouts. They'll do all the interviews. Oh, I do love Timberwolves' new logo as well. Oh, no. According to Jake, Jordy Fernandez is a big fan of Adai Mari. Well, he better not get picked with number 6. They can make whatever trades they want after number 6, and you can get them. I don't care, but not right now. Not right now. That's not happening. I wouldn't mind if Wagler got into number 6. I wouldn't mind that. But I really do want either or of those point guards in Brooklyn. I would love if the Nets were able to trade into that top 4 and get Caleb Wilson. But the Bulls can't be that stupid. Memphis can't be stupid. The top 4, they have guaranteed future All-Stars. But one of the things, too, because I do know a lot of you guys are some of my We Are Wrestling fans that are here in the DBTV NBA Draft live watch-along are new to basketball. One of the cool things about the NBA Draft is that they do cover the teams. They talk about the salary. They talk about what the teams need. And they really have great discussions as the teams are picking their draft picks. So just want to put that out there. So it's very cool because the NBA does a really good job at educating people and getting them into the sport. They do a really good job with it. Hey, my man, what's going on, dude? Why do you think Trey Murphy 3 would fit well with the Nets? Solid 3-and-D guy. Jordi Fernandez, he really focuses on the defensive end of the ball. And I think Trey Murphy would be really a solid role player for the Nets going into this. And I think he's another guy, just like Julius Randle, that can help us go from being stuck in the lottery to possibly a play-in. Really, I didn't know that. So much more information than the NFL draft prospects. Oh, they do a great job. Like, they'll show the college highlights. They'll talk about all of it, dude. They do a great job with the NBA coverage, which is why I got into it so young.
But we can see them higher than they've been slotted. That'll be interesting to watch. I know you like my bold.
But I do hope you guys have been enjoying some of the new DBTV videos as well. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback on it, and it's been really motivating me to get back into creating content again here on the channel, doing more NBA basketball stuff. I'm probably going to try some football things on here. I'm going to try some other reactions and other things that are non-wrestling, non-toy related on here. But it seems like a lot of you so far are enjoying the Brooklyn Net basketball related videos that we've been posting the last 8 days. Oh, we're back. We are back. And I thank the WWE for that. I can't believe, according to sources, the Brooklyn Nets are considered one of the front runners to land trade Murphy in the trade. To land trade Murphy. I can't believe that. As long as we're not trading that 6th pick. Oh, there's going to be a lot of trades going down. I feel like this is going to be chaotic, this draft, because it is so stacked. Like, if a certain team picks the right person, they're going from one level to the next level. That's all it takes. This is a stacked draft pick. I love this. Nice wrestling, basketball related question. If you would pick a wrestler to rep the Nets, who would it be? I got to go with my childhood hero, man, John Cena. I remember back in the Thugonomics days, he came out with that Julius Erving ABA Nets jersey. Oh yeah, I would want John Cena to be repping the Nets every day, even though he is a Boston, West Newbury guy. I'm glad my first draft is one of the best draft classes in a minute. Oh, dude, it's one of the best. This is a deep draft class, which is why, like, if you do watch my draft lottery reaction, which I believe I uploaded it here on the channel as a short. Oh, dude, I was heartbroken. I was so heartbroken because I guarantee you, dude, at least 3 of those 4 players in the top 4 are going to be all-stars in the league, and they're going to be probably, is this crazy to say, franchise players. Oh, dude, Cena's awesome, man. Which, believe it or not, like with my toy channel, my best one, Donnie, I actually have somebody right now that's making me a custom New Jersey Nets John Cena jersey that I'm going to throw on one of my Cena figures. Which actually I can show you here. It's going to be this style. Let me show you the front. So I still have my Claxton jersey from my latest video. But it's going to basically be like this, but it'll have number 32 on it, and it'll have Julius Erving. Because obviously, like, WWE Mattel doesn't have the license to make that. So that's something that I can't wait to do as a little fix-up. Angelo, I think AJ and Caleb Wilson could be franchise players. Oh, me too, dude. I think so. Absolutely. Caleb Wilson, dude, he reminds me so much of like a young Kevin Garnett. I love his game. Brought North Carolina very deep into the March Madness tournament. AJ DeBonsa, I love his attitude. Pretty much saying if the Wizards select him, he's going to get them to the playoffs, which the way the Wizards have done a complete 180 with their franchise. They just re-signed Trae Young to a contract that I'm not the biggest fan of. But especially now, like you can't be the worst team in the league, or else your draft lottery odds go down. So I understand why they paid Trae Young, but having him and DeMonte and then having Alex Sarr and this young core, I think is just fantastic. It's a great move. Hey, Casual Cam. We got a Warriors fan here in the live chat. What's going on, man? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Here we go, baby. So I am right here on X, just in case we do get trades and stuff that happen. If anybody does see trades, feel free to put them in the live chat. Please do not spoil who gets picked. I am trying to avoid like Legion Hoop and Sham. I don't want to be spoiled with these draft picks. All Warriors are actually trading their pick. But feel free, if you guys do see like an actual report that does happen, like feel free to share it in the live chat. Oh, Tyler Hero just did a goodbye post. A time was had. Ooh, we got a little intro. Okay. Can't wait to see it. Still have my Claxton jersey from last year and not going to do anything to it. Respect to Claxton. Oh, 100%, dude. For some reason, people love like my birding troll videos that I do, like for YouTube Shorts. The Kyrie and Kevin one went viral. But yeah, my Claxton jersey, dude, I'm going to be doing the same thing and probably writing like a thank you letter to him. I will be definitely keeping that jersey. I'll tell you one of my most random Brooklyn Net jerseys that I have in my collection, and you're going to laugh at this probably. I have my 2013-2014 Mirzis Telelovich jersey. I don't know what it was. He was one of my favorite role players, like, during, like, the beginning era of Brooklyn. I loved Telelovich. Up. We're gonna lower this due to copyright music, even though we're not monetized here on the channel, which will happen pretty soon. We're gonna keep uploading here on this channel, man, throughout the off season, and hopefully by the end of it, the hard work pays off, and we can start getting monetized and start getting paid, baby. MT33 was so good. Oh, dude, he was great. I have the white jersey and the black jersey. He was one of my favorite players going into that season, and I was so heartbroken when we traded him to the Phoenix Suns. And he actually helped Giannis develop that three-point shot, him and Sean Kilpatrick. I did see that Yaxel did move down in the projected. Oh, he might be, but I don't think so. I think Celtics aren't going to be able to find a deal. Oh, Adam Silver's getting booed. I love the boos. Give it to him. This bald fraud.
Last week, just a few miles from here.
Oh, here comes the big chant.
2 million people filled the streets of Lower Manhattan to celebrate the Knicks' first championship in 53 years.
Okay, round of applause for that there.
Few things bring people together like sports. It's about competition at the highest level, but it's also about the joy and connections shared by people all celebrating something they have in common. Tonight, we welcome a new generation of players into the NBA, each with their own unique story. Stories of hard work, discipline, and perseverance.
Oh my God, guys, I'm so nervous for my Nets. I'm so nervous. Ooh, big cheer for Jalen. Hell yeah. I'm a Nets fan. I can't even hate how the Knicks won the title. I really can't. As much as I want to.
And that pursuit begins tonight. Let's get started.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous. We know how the first four are going to go. But then again, if they pull a curveball and they get Darian Peterson, I'm going to lose my mind. Wavy, I appreciate it, my guy. I appreciate it. I'm nervous as hell, dude. I am so scared for my Brooklyn Nets right now. So, guys, the Wizards are officially on the friggin' clock right now. But you see, the cool thing is, if you are watching this right now on ESPN, you'll see they'll go over the history of the team, which I think is so cool. It's a great way to get into the NBA, honestly. I'll always remember, man, because I started to really get into it in 2013, 2012. In the draft, like I remember being on vacation in Cape Cod watching it. And it was so easy for me to get into the sport and to really learn the history and really fall in love with the players. And it got me invested in this. Hey, let's freaking go. I want those go Nets throughout this entire freaking stream, baby. Go Nets. I agree. Let's go. Welcome. That's right. We want Brooklyn, man. In Brooklyn, I am praying we get Mikael Brown Jr. But then again, I will also take McCuff Jr. But I just think Mikael Brown, dude, after listening to that interview that he did, calling Mr. Marks and wanting to really get invested in Jordi Fernandez's system, ready to learn this organization and everything, dude, I want somebody that wants to be a Brooklyn Net. And there's not a lot of us. Especially after the Brooklyn Nets won a championship. Dude, Cameron Boozer, man. Oh, he's somebody that's going to go off next season. Because I know it's boiling him up that like he's not going to be number one in this draft.
No doubt it starts there. It starts with both guys being motivated to be there, staying healthy.
If Cameron Boozer knew the Brooklyn Nets weren't going to win the draft lottery, he probably would have stayed in college with his brother for another season. Cam in the live chat. Trey, AJ, Star could be scary next year, and if AD could stay healthy. That is true, but I also wonder like what they're going to do with AD. I think he's going to play the first half of the season. Depending on the direction that the Wizards go, if they exceed everybody's expectations and they're in like the top 6, AD will probably stay on the team and probably consider like re-signing with them. But if the Wizards are like out of the, like if they're in the play-in or in the lottery, AD will ask for a trade, and then I think he'll go to a contender. Or they'll buy him out. Nah, they probably won't buy him out. But AD will probably play the first half of the season with them to kind of see how AJ DeBonsa turns out to be. Probably see how it works because he didn't really step on the court really at all last season with the Wizards. Imagine they took Peter. That could happen, though, Angelo. I would not sleep on that at all. I wouldn't sleep on it. I did hear about DeMar. So basically what's happening with DeMar DeRozan, looks like the Kings are probably going to be going into a buyout with him, and they're going to stretch the contract out so that DeRozan will become an unrestricted free agent. He can sign wherever he wants to. Probably sign the vet minimum as well because he's going to be getting paid for the next like few years because of that contract with Chicago that translated over to the Sacramento Kings. Which honestly for the Kings, this is the right move. They just need to completely just restart. Let's move on. Ooh, good question. When do you think the Nets will start getting superstars again? I don't know. That's a really good question. Because the Brooklyn Nets do have a lot of salary here. And I feel like the Nets are going to try to build depth because that, I think, was the biggest mistake with the Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant experiment was trading for James Harden because the league was starting to transition from that big three and transition from just having superstars winning championships to having depth. And I think the Brooklyn Nets, they're going to really try to build some depth here. And I think they're going to try to build through the draft. I think that's going to be the direction, unless there's a superstar out there that says they want to go play for Brooklyn, which could happen because, remember, when the Brooklyn Nets went in this approach with the low risk, high reward in the Sean Marks era when Billy King moved on from the team, you also have to consider, too, that the Nets, they did the low risk, high reward thing. We had no salary. We had no draft picks. D'Angelo Russell, we took a risk on. And the whole culture changed. The Brooklyn Nets ended up becoming a 6th seed in 2019. We're a very fun team to watch. And then it interests Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, 2 superstars in this league, to come over to Brooklyn and create something. So all it takes is building some depth and just building. And I think what Jordy's trying to do is build back the Brooklyn culture. So I don't really know when we're going to try to go after superstars again. Maybe Austin Reeves. Maybe the Nets try to go after him because they see a lot of potential in him being a solid number 1 guy. Jalen Brunson, the Knicks took a risk, ended up paying off for them. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see when the Nets do this, but I think they're trying to go in the OKC route and try to get as many draft assets as possible and build from there. I'm pretty sure Shams already confirmed AJ is going number 1 a couple hours ago. I wouldn't confirm anything until Adam Silver goes up there. Things could be worse for you, LOL. Imagine being a Kings fan. I think, yeah, dude, the Kings, it's awful. Uh-oh. Here we go.
With the first pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
AJ DeBonsa.
Anise DeBonsa Jr.
Yep, I knew it. Yep. This was the right move. Yep, AJ being number 1 to the Wizards, this was definitely the right move. As a Nets fan, I was hoping for that number 1 pick because I would have loved to see what him and Demon could have done to BYU guys. Oh, that would have been fun to watch. But AJ DeBonsa, finally, man, the Wizards got their player. They finally got somebody that they could build around. They needed this. That's why, like, when the Wizards got number 1, as much as, like, I hated that my Nets didn't get it, like, I was generally happy for them. They chose the random at first. Yeah. Let's see how ugly the hats are this year. Man, I miss like the Adidas hats from back in the day. I miss the Adidas hats. I think one of my favorite draft hats was like 2015. Do you think the Clippers trade their pick? I don't think they're going to trade the pick. They've gone that route trying to hunt superstars, and it didn't work out for them. I think they're going to go after Wagler. I'm hoping because I want Mikal. I want Mikal Brown.
But where he is devastating is at the mid-range with those long strides. He can make NBA-level shots.
Yeah, DeBonsa does have a solid NBA body, too. That's something that takes a while for a lot of developmental players to get. I saw the Nets hat, and it looks like you took part of a fancy jacket and put it on a hat. I think they probably did that because like a lot of the suits that a lot of these NBA players, well, future up and coming NBA players wear are very flashy. So that's probably why they wanted to do like the gems and like the logo with the hat, which is unique. Not one of the worst hats though. Not one of the worst ones. I feel like we've seen worse the last couple of years. But remember, Peterson did not do a workout with the Jazz. And also, Cameron Boozer, his dad was a Utah legend. So that's the thing, too, we also have to consider is that maybe Peterson doesn't go number 2. And if he falls to number 3 to Memphis, oh, man. Memphis hit the jackpot on that one. Oh, shit. The pick is already in for Utah? It'll probably be Peterson. I don't see Danny Ainge passing up on him. He doesn't care if people show up to workouts or not. Yeah, the injury concerns is also another thing. You're right. Yeah, imagine the Bulls picked him. That'd be nuts.
Share with your father on his day.
Yeah.
Why did you want to do that?
I mean, everything I do is for him.
They could get Cam Boozer. They really could.
I also want to honor him this day, too.
Because his dad, Carlos, not only is he a legend with Utah, but he also works in the scouting department for that team as well. So don't be surprised if Cameron Boozer's the pick. But then again, like they already have like a very deep front court with Lauri Markkanen, Walker Kessler if they do re-sign him, because I know he's a restricted free agent. And then they also have, I believe, they have Phil Kowski, Duke center. And then they also have Jaren Jackson Jr., who they traded for in the deadline this past season from Memphis. So that's also another reason why I don't see him going after Boozer. Now, if they didn't go after Jaren Jackson Jr., I'd say maybe they go after Boozer just because of the whole, like, his dad following his dad's footsteps. But I don't know. I think it's going to be Peterson. It makes the most sense. Keontae George, Peterson, Ace Bailey, Lauri Markkanen, Jaren Jackson Jr., Walker Kessler, dude, that is an underrated young team in the Western Conference. But we know it's Peterson because that pick, like, they immediately put that pick already in. Because usually each team does get 5 minutes to make trades, they get 5 minutes to make a move. But we're going to wait until they announce this pick, and then I am going to go on Twitter, and we're going to see if there's any trades that have happened. I did hear they are having some contract issues, and I think the Lakers will probably go after him. The Lakers are going to go after some sort of center this offseason. I definitely wouldn't sleep on the Lakers getting a center.
Jaren Jackson Jr. at the trade deadline here, and they've got Walker Kessler, who's restricted free. Now, if you have Kessler, Markkanen, and Jackson Jr., not talking about front court, right? That is a big front court, and you had Darren Pearson.
You know Cameron Boozer, though, like you could just see it right in his eyes. Like he has taken this personal. Because I think Boozer knows he's going number 3, and he should be number 1. Any other year, he probably would be projected to go number 1, but this is just a really stacked draft class.
Pick, I think, for Utah to go with that front court and all that size, another playmaker.
Well, let's find out as we send it back to the coach.
Yeah, it's going to be Peterson. Watch. Here we go.
But let's get the pick officially.
Here we go.
With the second pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Darren Peterson.
Yep, I knew it.
Kansas.
Yep. It only made sense. And that's only going to piss Boozer off more. So if you're betting on a potential rookie of the year going into next season, do not sleep on Cameron Boozer. Because even Boozer said it before the draft. Like, he is going to prove years from now why he should have went number 1. Yeah, Memphis is about to. Oh man.
They're getting the most talented prospect in this draft.
Hopefully Peterson stays healthy, because he was having a lot of cramping issues in college basketball.
He's 6'5", he's got a wingspan that goes to 6'10".
But Utah's got something. Utah's got some pieces. And I think that they're probably going to end up being like a 5th, a 6th, or possibly like a 7th or 8th seed going into next season.
And when he was healthy, honestly, there was nobody better. We talked about that game he played against BYU and AJ Devonta in the first half. He was magnificent.
But also, too, another thing that you also have to consider, too, because I know a lot of people are probably going to talk about, Peterson doesn't want to be with Utah. The reason he didn't do the workout with Utah is because he wanted to be the number 1 draft pick. So Danny Ainge, as the general manager, that front office, they see somebody that's determined to prove that he is the best. And this is somebody that the Utah Jazz is going to be able to build the offense around. Unlike Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey just flat out didn't want to go to Utah. He was really trying to become a Brooklyn Net. That pissed me off. I really wanted Ace Bailey. Really wanted Cooper Flag.
He's loud when he plays.
One of the things I love about him is he changes speeds. He doesn't play at one speed all the time.
Raymond in the live chat also see another reaction to the 6 pick from another Nets creator that's also doing a live reaction. Oh, man, we will be reposting. We will be reposting my reaction, I'm sure. All right, since Memphis is on the clock, I do kind of want to see what's going on here in the trades.
He has not had a mandate to win there. They're starting to now get to that point. They want to go out and compete every night.
All right, nothing going on right now. But we already know pick 3 is going to be Cameron Boozer. Like, the top 4 is obvious who's getting picked.
What was he saying to you?
He was just happy. He didn't even say much. He was just happy for me. Yeah, he was just happy for me.
When you look back at,
I am curious to know his thoughts on being a Utah Jazz.
did you guys ever think that it would lead to this, the number 2 pick in the NBA?
I can see the Clippers going after a Koof, as long as it ain't Mikael Brown Jr. or Wagler. I wouldn't mind getting Wagler.
What does it mean to you that throughout his career, he's chosen to wear the number 22 in honor of you?
That was my number. It shows how much he believes and respects me as a dad, and he just embraced it.
Miss Sasha, just how proud of you.
Man, I love the baby pictures. That's so cool. A cuff. A Koof? Or no, it's a Koof. Yeah, it's a Koof. There we go.
Darren Peterson, he said, "Why should I be a top pick?" And he said, "Take a chance on me. I won't let
A Koof.
you down." And the Utah Jazz.
I think I got it right this time. Just like wrestlers, man, I can't pronounce anybody for the life of me.
Darren Peterson only visited for the Washington Wizards, but sources told me that the Utah Jazz actually went to go see Darren Peterson himself on Saturday for a private visit in Canton, Ohio. The two sides said,
Oh, yep. So he did meet with the Utah Jazz. Okay.
That he wanted to be a part of this Jazz transition. We know they went out and got Jaren Jackson Jr. to add to Lowry Market.
Dude, if Peterson can stay healthy, man, he has the potential of being a superstar in the league. Oh, and they got that strong front court. He gets to be right beside Keontae George. Oh, Utah's got a bright future. That's going to be a dark horse going into next season. Yeah, Memphis is going to pick Cameron Boozer.
Is still on the roster, but it feels like they are looking for a resolution with their situation.
I'm so nervous, man. Over at pick number 3, the Nets have the 6th pick. I am so nervous. I am so freaking nervous. But ever since I started uploading again here on DBTV, the Nets have been having some good luck because that Randall deal was fantastic. Great move for the Nets.
And they own a lot of their draft assets. They built a really nice collection of draft assets here coming up as they try to work towards that rebuild.
And they've got some exciting young players right now. So now they're about to add another one to the mix. They're going to get some front court help to play alongside Zach Edey. This is a team that wants to play fast. So they have a couple options here. I think Boozer's most likely to pick, but Caleb Wilson would be a guy that can play in the open floor as well.
Yeah, we talked about Cameron Boozer as being someone who in any other year could be a number 1 pick as well. Will we hear his name called now? Let's send it back to the podium and NBA Commissioner Adam Silver as Memphis has made their selection.
I want to know what the hell the Nets are doing. Up, pick 3. Here we go.
With the 3rd pick in the 2000
Cameron Boozer.
NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Cameron Boozer from Duke University.
Dude has potential of being Rookie of the Year. I'll tell you that right now. This is a player you better not sleep on. Because I do think out of all the players that are like in this lottery, Cameron Boozer definitely has that NBA body. Cameron Boozer is going to be somebody that's going to instantly be a bucket for the Grizzlies. I do like this. I do like this move for the Grizzlies.
He of course played with his twin brother Caden at Duke as well. And this quote I think just gives such great insight as you see a very proud pop right there into the winning mentality of Cameron Boozer. He said,
Can't even put the hat on.
it's a fit. I just want to have a long career. Where it starts doesn't determine Jay, you've said that looking at Cam's numbers, he really did have a case here to be the number one pick.
No question. And again, I think he's the best pure basketball player in the draft. He's skilled, he's physical, he knows how to play.
Yeah, I would not sleep on Boozer, man. Wouldn't sleep on him.
40% from three on the season, made 54 of them, so it's a high volume to take a look at. So he can space the floor, he's excellent.
But guys, I'll be right back.
I've been shining on the city lights. All this doubt around me, then but look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I lay awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck is where you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had a time, I bet it right. Yeah, I just took a chance and yeah, let me write. Look, I just took a chance and yeah, I rolled the dice. Yeah, women on me bad because the fuck was nice. Yeah, I must admit that this ain't overnight. I just hit the double with the jackpot. I'm in the snow.
All right, we're back, guys. We are back.
Play high-low action with. It's not his game. I think Cameron Boozer is going to make Zach Edey a better player because you're going to be able to get into some high-low actions because of Boozer's passing ability and also his ability to step out. And at times, if there's a cross match, get a center to extend against him so Edey has a size advantage inside. I just think it's a great pairing with that young front court.
Boozer also showed that he can come off of ball screen. So imagine Zach Edey setting a ball screen, Boozer coming off of the ball screen. You can run the offense through Cameron Boozer anywhere on the floor, facing the basket with his back to the basket. He has so much versatility and so much strength. Jay, you mentioned one of his worst games of the season. He also won game in the ACC championship.
The Bulls better not mess this up. Last time they got Patrick Williams. Oh, dude, Patrick Williams is ass. Oh, the pick is in. Oh, boy. They have to get Caleb Wilson. Can't believe the Nets, dude, with number 6. Oh, my God. Chicago's about to pick, and then Clippers, and then the Nets.
I don't even know how to describe it, honestly, man. It's crazy. It's a happiness.
Oh, dude, I'm feeling my heart right now. It's like pumping, dude. I'm scared as hell. Because if there's a team out there that will totally screw this up, it's the Brooklyn Nets.
You guys came into the world with a purpose, and that was to save your older brother, Carmani, who was battling sickle cell disease. You guys did that. And I know that this moment is...
You know, as a family, you see us all sitting here. You know, I wouldn't be here without any of these guys right here, and girls, of course, my mom. But it's just a great feeling to be here with them. They've been there with me every step of the way. So it's amazing for sure.
And Carmani, I know how tight all of you guys are. Just what's it mean to you to know that your brother, little guy, your little brother, probably a little taller though, but your little brother.
Angela, I could see the Clippers drafting down one with the Nets because the Clippers don't need another guard. Yeah, but they could also go after Wagner. Wagler. I think that's how you say it, Wagler.
I go back to,
But you are right. They could trade the pick. The Clippers are very unpredictable as well, just like the Nets, which is what scares me. Please, I really just want one of those point guards. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping for. I really want Mikal Brown. I'm scared. I'm very happy for Cameron Boozer, but like I really just want to get to the Nets. Oh man. And you see, like, I wasn't as nervous last year because I really wanted Jeremiah Fears, but of course the Pelicans picked him before we got him. But you see, the Nets right now, we have an opportunity. We have a pick before Sacramento. We know if Darius is on the board at number 7, Sacramento is going to pick that man up immediately.
Go enjoy it.
Congratulations to all of you guys. I know this is a family affair. Congratulations.
I love that, like, both Cameron's brothers are, like, in just black suits looking like security.
Now the Chicago Bulls are on the clock. The pick is in. So
yeah, it's going to be Caleb Wilson. There's no freaking way they pass on Caleb Wilson. It's not happening. Caleb Wilson and Nicholas Claxton is going to be a fun front court.
With the 4th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls.
Caleb Wilson.
Caleb Wilson.
Yep.
From the University of North Carolina.
I knew the Bulls weren't going to pass that up. It was way too good. Way too good to be true. That was not happening.
Forward out of UNC, headed to Chicago. I mean, you hear the music, right? That's a pipeline that has been successful before, and he shares this.
Hey, at least the Bulls finally got somebody to build around. Because I really do think the upside for Caleb Wilson is there.
Caleb says he really wants to be a role model for, and he wants to continue to give her someone to look up to.
The Bulls finally got something. I hope that they get him. I hope they do, Cam. I really hope they go after Wagler. I'm so scared, man. I'm so scared. After the Clippers, the Nets are up. The Nets are up. We don't need to go after Nate. We don't need to go after Kareem. We don't need to go after Michigan Center. We don't need to go after any of those guys. If we want them, you could trade some of our assets, and we can go get them later on in the draft. We need to get Mikael Brown Jr. I want Mikael Brown. I just want something to go right. I will say, though, Demon did prove me wrong. He did show a lot of potential last season. And I also like Danny Wolf a lot.
Speed, quickness, bounce, athleticism, you name it. He also plays with physicality. That'll help him make plays.
Oh, man. Clippers still got about 3 minutes on the clock, and then it's all Brooklyn. Oh, dude, I am like, my heart is just bouncing up and down right now like a basketball. Top 5 picks from North Carolina. Wow. Hey, where the hell is Michael? Michael Jordan should be on there. Oh, it's last 30 seasons. Okay. I am so nervous. I am so nervous for the Nets. I was really hoping for one of those top 4, but I'll take Mikael. I'll take Darius. But the Clippers could do anything, and that's the thing that scares me. That is true. They got Matas, they got Giddey, Caleb Wilson, Nicholas Claxton, still got the 15th pick. Much better than what we had already. The Bulls, they got a bright future. If they can select a solid player at 15, they could be a dark horse for the play-in. Oh my God, I'm so freaking nervous. I can't believe like the Nets are like up next, because usually a lot of the times the Nets, they don't have draft picks. They never have a draft pick. Boy.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lisa. And now it's the Los Angeles Clippers that are on the clock. Remember, they got this pick. They held on to this pick through the Ivica Zubac deal. And you can see this is Los Angeles. There's a little watch party that's happening.
I love that they got a camera and like the little watch party for the Clippers. Oh, the timer's up. Go after Wagler, please. Acuff, no, nope. Acuff needs to be a net. Him or Mikael, please. Yeah, dude, Wagler looks like he could be a Clipper. Come on. If they go after Wagler, like the Nets have the yellow brick road to go meet the Wizard, all right?
You also talk about they already have a bit of a small back.
Wait, reported trade Brooklyn. Wait.
Is A-Cup a fit here maybe for what the
Oh, okay. No, that was with 28. That gave me almost a heart attack.
He's the best scorer among these guards. He has 23 a game. And he can score in so many different ways, but he led the SEC in scoring and assists.
Damn, Darius, he's got the drip on.
But you really liked Keaton
Which I know his
as well, Andre.
agents, they want him to go to Sacramento, which honestly I don't blame them, because then Darius will be able to play whatever type of basketball he wants. Hey, my man Dan Eddie, what's going on, my dude? So nervous right now, man. We got pick 5 to pick us in. After that, it's Brooklyn, baby. They need to go after Wagler. Clippers need to draft Wagler. Please go after Wagler. I do feel bad for poor Halliburton in Indiana.
With the 5th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the LA Clippers select Keaton Wagler.
Yes, okay, good. All right, good. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we need to get Mikael Brown Jr. or a cuff. We need to get one of those two guys. If we get either one, I'm a happy Brooklyn Nets fan. I am a happy Brooklyn Nets fan. I don't mind getting either or guard. Oh my God. I might be getting the player I want. I am hoping. Please. Last year, I wanted Jeremiah Fears. Pelicans picked him at number 7. Nets had to get Demon, which he did prove me wrong. I will say that. And I did overreact in last year's draft reaction. I will admit that. I am proudly to take the L on that, and I hope Demon continues to get better and better. But this is like Mikael Brown Jr. and Darius are the two players that have really excited me the most. Of course, out of that, like top 4, because the top 4 we knew, and those 4 guys were going where they were going. We knew that going all the way back to the draft lottery. Oh, man, the Brooklyn Nets are on the freaking clock. Oh, I'm scared. I am scared as hell. I just want a player I want this time. Yes, I'm with you on that. Yes. I want Brown so bad. I want something to just go right. I do like this move, though, for the Clippers. But I don't know. The Nets don't need wings. The Nets do not need wings. Like, Wagler's good, but we don't need him in Brooklyn. We really need to get that solid guard. A fun, explosive guard. Give me Mikael Brown Jr. Mr. Marks. Mr. Marks. He wants to work with Mr. Marks and Jordy Fernandez. Give me Mikael Brown Jr. I'm hoping. The Nets better not do anything stupid here, all right? Even the analysts have said the next 4 picks are probably going to be guards. It's easy. The job is not hard, Sean Marks. The job is not difficult here. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. No, the Flemings, I don't think the Nets worked out Flemings, actually. And that's one thing about the Nets. They usually do work out the player that they do select because they want them to be committed to the team like they're committed to the player. I wouldn't mind Darius Akuf. Acuff. I wouldn't mind Acuff. Can't even pronounce his name right. I'll take either or because I think either or is going to be a fantastic player in this league. But I just think that Mikael Brown has more potential of being a solid 2-way point guard. Somebody who can also play the defense and play the offense. And with Jordy Fernandez's system and the way Brooklyn plays, I think we do need that because we already had a Darius Acuff on our team with Cam Thomas, except Acuff is a good playmaker. But defensively, Darius can't play. But offensively, he's a fun, explosive player, so I would be excited to get him. But I really do want Mikael Brown Jr. because I think that he just fits the team way better. And we never drafted a superstar either. And that's the thing about this draft. These lottery players have the potential of becoming superstars and becoming all-stars. This is a stacked draft class.
We saw that from the day he was born. He's just a competitive kid. He's just wired that way.
Wait, is our pick in?
People overlook him because he's a little bit slight in build. And
the timer stopped.
Look forward to watching you kick in the NBA.
Oh my God, here we go. The pick is in. Yes, let's go, Brooklyn! Let's go. Come on. Come on, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Come on. We made a great trade the other day with Julius Randle. Come on. We still got Michael Porter Jr. We still got some potential in these 5 rookies we picked last year. Well, at least 3 of the 5. Come on. This is the start of something special. Come on. Louisville, Mikael Brown Jr., I'm hoping. Or Darius. Darius Acuff, come on. Oh, my God, I'm scared. Adam Silver, just get on the freaking stage. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want no more time. I don't want to trade this pick. I don't want to go after an international guy. Just, come on, give me one of these guards. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared. Let's go. All right, they're clapping. They're clapping. It better not be some stupid shit. Let's go. Let's go. We need Mikael Brown Jr. He called him Mr. Marks. Come on. Never seen a young freaking rookie going into the NBA show respect to a general manager like that. Come on, let's go. The pick is in. All right, they're thrilled. It better not be Nate or Kareem Lopez. I swear to God. Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Come on. Don't do anything stupid. Whammy! Here we go. Come on. Come on. Don't do anything fucking stupid. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Yes! Fuck yes! Let's go! Oh my God, yes! Yes, we made it! Yes! Oh my God, yes! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Yes! Yes! We finally did something right! Oh my God, this dude has all-star potential. Yes! Mikael fucking Brown Jr. out of Louisville. Let's go! Let's go! He's ready to learn under Jordy Fernandez's system. Wow. Wow, we actually got somebody I wanted. No freaking way. No freaking way. Yeah, this dude is not going to be a bust. Fuck off. Oh my God. Especially if this dude stays healthy. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Already got the NBA body. He's a scorer. He has potential of being a solid defender. Oh my God. Screen and roll point guard. Oh, we got somebody that can create. I love it. And he's one of the best scorers, too, in this draft class as well. Yes, I am so freaking happy right now. This is a great pick. Welcome to Brooklyn, Mikael Brown. Welcome to Brooklyn. Dude, I'm about to get emotional like this kid right now. I'm about to get emotional for him because he wants it, man. He wants it. I am so happy to have somebody that generally wants to be a Brooklyn Net. That's all I could ask for. And we didn't draft Nate. We didn't draft Kareem. We didn't draft Naya with that pick. Yes! Yes! Oh, Sacramento has that pick in automatically. They got Darius. Oh, this is going to be one of those. Yeah. Yeah, talk your shit, baby. I'm so happy right now. Full of excitement. Dude, he's calling this home. He's calling this home. This is all I wanted. This is all I asked for. Yes. Yes. He's home. He's home. Well-spoken young man right here.
I got a great supporting cast, great parents, great coaching staff, great team, great teammates. They helped me out through that process, and I feel better than ever now. So it's just surreal for me.
And for you, Mom and Dad,
I'm generally so happy
because of the sacrifice
for Mikael Brown, dude.
he didn't even know you were making
I'm so happy.
that he wouldn't even be here.
He deserves this.
Both of you. And he said, especially
Don't get me wrong, Darius Akuff, he's a great player,
with you, what does that mean to you?
but his camp wanted him to go to Sacramento, so why would the Nets go after him? It just doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm coming back to Brooklyn this upcoming season, man. I got Porter to look forward to. I got Julius Randle. I got Mikael Brown Jr., and we still have a free agency, and the Nets aren't far from being done making moves. Like this kid, like you just see the determination in this kid's face. Like he wants to be great. This is what Brooklyn needs. Oh my God. I'm so happy for this kid. So much fucking potential.
It's exciting and it's surreal.
Well, Michael, we are looking forward to watching.
I can't believe I got the player I wanted. And I don't want to hear that bullshit Ben Simmons comparisons either, all right? Ben Simmons can't fucking shoot. This guy can shoot.
It's the Kings that have made
Big difference.
They still have time on the clock, and they said, no, we are ready. So
Yeah, the Kings, like they got their pick in automatically. We already know this is Darius. I'll definitely be vlogging. I got you, Wavy.
26th NBA draft.
Darius.
Sacramento Kings select
They can't screw this up.
Darius
Yep.
Jr.
Good move. Good move for Sacramento. This class is stacked. Right now, I don't see bust. But finally, man, Sacramento, just like Brooklyn, they finally got somebody as well that wants to be there. And Darius is great. But I just think Darius doesn't really fit the Brooklyn system because defense is something with our system. So that's why I'm really happy for Mikael Brown. God, I'm so happy right now. I am so happy.
He's a creator. Averaged 23 points, over 6 assists. He was the only player in Division I to average over.
Oh, dude, I'm happy for him as well. Cameron's a fantastic player. We got Mikael Brown. I am so freaking happy right now.
His ability not only in transition, but to get to the basket and to finish plays. And he played hurt throughout the year. He had a toe problem. He was in a boot the second half of the year. He did a boot during the week, and John Calipari was trying to get him to take the game off, and he wouldn't do it. Didn't really have many bad games at all. But Darius Akuff Jr., lightning quick in transition, but just elite offensively. Can shoot it.
I did say it, dude.
And an excellent
I did say it. I see the potential. I see the upside with him.
good in pick and roll situation, shot over 48%.
Yeah, I feel like Mero would be a good pick for you, Cam, for the Warriors.
As well, but the speed and the length that he has at 6'2", and the way he finished the year, his last 8 games, he averaged 26 points a game and shot 48% from 3. The MVP of the Southeastern Conference tournament. He was absolutely unstoppable. Played with some good players. Malik Thomas is expected to be taken in the first round as well. Trevin Brazil, but Darius Akoff was the man. And look at this one. I mean, he's the only SEC player. He and Pete Maravich, the only players in the SEC to lead in scoring and assists in a single season. That's pretty good.
Oh, we're going, Cam. I'm going. I have players that I am looking forward to seeing, dude. We're going to that game. Absolutely. Absolutely, my guy.
Darius, you are laying in out right now. Just what makes this moment so special to you?
Very special. Seeing no smile, that's the best moment.
And just you took him to the gym when he was just 4
Dude, the fact that Mikal, like that, I just knew we made the right call. The first thing he'd said in that interview was, I'm home. I'm home. He's home, baby.
I knew it was something wrong.
I know you guys must be proud. Congratulations, so.
And I can't wait for Summer League now. I can't wait to see these young Nets play this summer.
Lisa, thank you, and congratulations to the A-Cup family. We're going to take a break here. When we come back, it's the Atlanta Hawks that are on the...
Unbelievable. Sean Johnson, happy for you, dude. As a Knicks fan, you're going to love Julius. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. Oh, shit. All right, we got commercial, I believe, right now happening, so I do got to shut the music off here. Dude, I cannot believe we got who I wanted. I'm so, like, generally shocked and happy. But so far, I want to know, chat, how are we feeling about the NBA draft so far? Are you guys happy with the way everything's turning out? Mikal Brown reminds me of a Tyler Hero or LaMelo Ball. He does remind me of LaMelo, man. He's got that scoring ability, too. That's elite. And he's got some defensive, like, potential as well. So far, so good. Pretty chalk. Yeah, dude, I'm surprised. It's been solid so far, and I feel like every team's probably happy with the picks that they made. But now it's going to get interesting. I think this is where things start to become really unpredictable with Atlanta, Dallas, Milwaukee, even OKC. We haven't got a crazy trade yet either. Like, I am so happy we picked him. I cannot believe it. Yeah, I am still I'm still shocked about the move that we just made. Nah, the Jaylen Brown trade, because of how valuable he is, that's going to be a long process that's going to just drag out through the entire offseason. And I hope Jaylen Brown comes out and just says, fuck you, Boston. Get me out of here. I'm hoping that would just be great as a Brooklyn Nets fan. Because I do believe that Jaylen Brown is the better player right now than Jason Tatum. And I am a fan of both Tatum and Brown. Like, I am so, I am beyond thrilled with this pick.
Talking
you hear that?
With Mr. Marks and Coach Jordy. The biggest thing was that he emphasized, man, is if I get selected to go there, is building that relationship with Jordy.
Somebody that generally wants to be a Brooklyn Net. Never thought I'd see this day.
Spring is here, and we are dropping some big.
I am so happy right now. And are we back on the draft? Okay, there we go.
Atlanta Hawks have made
All right, we're back.
selection here. If a freshman goes, it would tie the record for the consecutive number of freshmen taken at any point in the draft. Here's the commissioner.
With the 8th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kingston Fleming from the University of Houston.
I figured Kingston Fleming would get picked at number 8.
The first Houston freshman to earn All-America honors. He is headed to the Hawks. Remember, this deal was as a part of the Derek Queen trade last year, but at the NBA level, defense is going to be his calling card. But shooting, it was a huge.
Yeah, I was about to say, Atlanta's been focusing more on defense, so it does make sense for them to go after Kingston. This class is stacked.
Yeah, something was going
This
on
class
there.
is
That's
stacked.
for Kingston Fleming. It's fitting that his favorite player is Kingston Fleming is a dynamic point guard with a high motor. He shifts defenders with his handle. He has a quick first step, and he has bounce. He can finish on his mid-range jump shots. He has soft touch, and he can also take it all the way to the rim. He's a great facilitator. He brings so much, and he talks with a sense of urgency. He plays with it as well.
They need additional guard talent in Atlanta, and they just got it because they don't have a lot of playmaking outside C.J. McCollum. He's going to provide some of that. He's a willing passer, but if you put a defensive lineup out there with Dyson Daniels and Phil Alexander Walker and Kingston Fleming, that's top tier in the NBA for ball pressure. He's going to a really good situation, a team that wants to win now.
And he's such a good mid-range scorer. He gets to his spots, and Andrea, you're right, like his speed and his quickness really impressive.
He does have a really nice jump shot, Kingston.
He's a deceptive athlete. I think he's an excellent athlete.
And I like that the Eastern Conference is getting solid players now.
He's improved his perimeter shooting. He shot just under 40% from three. He only took 105 or so, made 41. And that's like, he's got an unorthodox shot. Like the hand position on the ball, I know he's working on it, but the shot goes in. Like, why do you mess with
This is really not a bad draft at all, Josh.
He can really guard, and he's tough. And the one thing, he never changes expression. He's like Bjorn Borg out there. Like he's ice all the time. That 42-point game he had at Texas Tech, I thought it was remarkable. Like it was a game in which they needed him to do something, and he stepped in and had that 42 piece. It was really impressive to watch.
And I love what Fran Fraschilla said when he said he chose the basketball equivalent of the Navy SEALs by choosing Houston. Kingston Fleming is with our Arkansas Soldiers.
Kingston, tell me, as you're walking up to the stage to shake the commissioner's hand, just what thoughts go through your mind about the journey that got you here?
Yeah, like you said, the journey.
Yeah, so the last 4 picks were all guards. We got Wagler. He was picked by Clippers. Nets picked Mikael Brown Jr. Kings got Darius Acuff. And now Kingston Fleming is Atlanta Hawk. No trades yet. I do think Warriors might trade that number 11 pick.
As you see him sitting here now as an NBA first-round draft pick.
I mean, ultimately, it was never about what I wanted. And I think our job as parents is to just guide our kids on how to achieve their goals. Instead of placing our, like...
I love seeing the emotions, man.
We want for them. So they write down their goals, and then our job is to just keep pushing them towards that.
Mom, how proud are you?
That's great parenting.
I'm so proud. I always tell Kingston, little Kingston would be even more proud of what he's accomplished with the goals that he set forth so many years ago. And now today has come to fruition. This was his ultimate dream.
Congratulations to all.
I hope Mari falls to 15.
I love it.
Dude, Mari, man, I think it's either going to be Warriors or OKC to get him, realistically. I won't be surprised if Dallas does. Dallas loves centers.
It's been a week of change for them. As you can see, their new head coach, Dusty May, is in the building. He just won a national title with Michigan, and now...
Oh, I do like Dallas's new head coach, Dusty. That was a great move, Dusty May.
There is a possibility we could see one of his former Michigan players selected here to go to Dallas, join Cooper Flag and Kyrie Irving. What's the first order of business going to be?
Well, I think you have to get big. I do. I know you've got.
I'm in the grieving process, so no. This is going to be an important pick for the Mavs because they got to get some pieces for Cooper Flag. And if they were smart, they'd trade Kyrie.
Is there a style of play that you think Dallas is going to be looking at, Jay, under Dusty?
Well, yes. I mean, he's an excellent offensive coach, but you got a guard in the NBA. You look at what the Knicks did this last year with sensational length and versatility on the wing, and that makes you start thinking, to Bobby's point about a guy like Morris Johnson Jr.
Desperately need shooting, but they also need size at the 4.
He does like it in Dallas, but he ain't going to win a championship. But then again, you never know. Cooper Flag could develop into a superstar literally next season.
2026 NBA Draft. The Dallas Mavericks select Morris Johnson Jr. from the University of Michigan.
Oh, there we go.
Morris Johnson Jr.
All right.
Reuniting here with his head coach, Dusty May. You can see the excitement.
Yeah, it does make sense. They got a Michigan head coach. Yeah, you go after the Michigan player. And they got a win now player, too.
Because of the development for the NBA. Dusty May kind of looking like a proud pops there. This is a little bit of a homecoming moment here for him. There's going to be some familiar faces as he makes this leap as well.
It is important to get familiar faces, too. Morris Johnson Jr., he's in a really good position. Especially because now Dusty May is the head coach of the Mavs. Like, he's got somebody there that knows his game. He's only going to make him better. This is great. Yeah, Dusty's happy with this move. And that's a good way for, like, the front office to show that they trust Dusty as well by getting one of his players. Smart. But I am surprised, though, that Yaxel and Mari, though, I am surprised by that, too.
When he was the primary defender, he could switch onto a point guard, not just stay in front for a couple dribbles. He could guard that guy.
Yeah, I would have picked the Axel as well.
When he takes the ball to the basket, he can absorb the ball and still punch it on there. Just the most versatile defender in my view in this draft.
When you're trying to think of notable players who have made the jump with their head coach, maybe Rick Pitino, Ron Mercer.
What number draft is now? So number 9, we just got Morris Johnson selected. We're about to be going into number 10, which is Milwaukee. Yeah, I could see Mora to Milwaukee. But then again, I could also see Nate and Men as well. But I did think that Braden Berries was going to be the one to get picked with Dallas. But with the Dusty May signing, like, I should have put 2 and 2 together.
But he's an excellent cutter. He lets the offense come to him. He shot just under 70% at the rim and 90% on dunks. And that's why his teammates were so happy playing with him and now happy for him in this moment.
Yeah, his shooting stroke, when you look at his mechanics, to me, that lends itself to extending his range. But I'm looking at now defensively. When you put him next to Cooper Flag, you talk about versatility in your front court. Guys that can slide their feet but also play much bigger at the rim. PJ Washington has been playing the 4 for them a lot. They finally have a guy at 6'10" to play there.
Really emotional here for his family. This is a dream that they've collectively been working toward.
Who did the Nets draft? We got Mikael Brown Jr., baby.
Perez, how much do you think your coach had a little bit to do
I swear to God, if we pick Berries, I won't be happy.
It's crazy, man. We got work to do. Back to work.
What does this moment mean to you?
This moment means a lot to me, man.
They're all teammates, exactly.
I was a little kid. Dallas always been a place I wanted to go. And it's insane that I'm actually going to Dallas.
And Dad, I can see what it means to you. Can you describe what you're feeling right now?
Man, it's amazing. It's amazing. We worked hard for it, but real hard.
And you told him back in
Oh, dude, I'm so happy for Mikael Brown.
that you told him what he had to do.
Which I do want to say shout out to all 10 people that are here right now live with me with our very first DBTV live stream. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button now. Turn on those post notifications because we're going to be posting lots of content going into this offseason. Acuff Jr., nope, we didn't pick him. He got selected by the Sacramento Kings. And honestly, I think Mikael is the better player.
forward to seeing you in the NBA. Congratulations to you all.
I love seeing the emotions too from like the family members and stuff, because this is like what these kids work hard towards.
On his way to the Dallas Mavericks here. I love the joy. We've seen the full range of emotion, the tears, the
And Mikel plays defense. That's the biggest reason why I want to get him. And he's also an offensive weapon. Best guard in this draft.
It's the Milwaukee Bucks who are on the clock legs, and they have had a busy last 24 hours. Seems like
Oh, he wants to beat the Knicks, man. He said he's home. Brooklyn is home.
Yeah, look, you're talking about reinventing yourself and what was the face of the franchise in this one particular style and way of playing. They're changing all of that overnight. Now, to me, they need some wing talent and they need guys that can defend, because you've got to change now the identity, I think, of how you're going to approach going about winning. I think this pick with Boris Johnson now shakes up what's about to happen for these next few picks.
Well, they're going to have two cracks at it at 10 and 13 here, so you're going to get two good players. The one thing with Giannis not on the roster anymore, this is going to be the only player at 10 who's been drafted in the first round that Milwaukee will have on the roster, and he will soon be joined by somebody at pick 13. Barris at 10, Lindenberg at 10, DeMara at 10. There's a lot of different variables you can go here.
Right, are you advocating to break up your no guards? You already saw it once, so we got to
get it back on track.
All right, Bobby's saying let's get it back on track to the guards in his mind. But Milwaukee, again, this was an important decision as they look to turn the page from the Giannis Antetokounmpo chapter in franchise history. The clock is ticking down. The pick should begin imminently as we take a look here at Nate Amen. Could he be a selection? Bobby's saying, well, that doesn't go with the run of cards, but a lot of talent and really malleable.
Well, and certainly with the Amen as far as the big wing. And I think when you're looking at Milwaukee's roster here, there's no Bobby Portis, Paul Kuzma's on his last year's contract. They went out and got Conley Hopkins and Khalil Ware here. I think he would fit with this group here just based on the style that he plays.
This is a very different draft for the Milwaukee Bucks than they've made in years past. The pick is in. Let's send it back to the podium and find out who will be the newest member of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Ooh, here we go. The first step in the Milwaukee rebuild. Pick number 10.
With the 10th pick,
oh, boy.
2026 NBA draft,
who are they picking?
The Milwaukee Bucks select Braden Burries.
Hey! Braden Burries. Yeah, so they're 100% going to be trading Tyler Hero if that's the case.
I'm half surprised, guys, that his family didn't show up here today with those famous T-shirts with his face on them that they wore all season long.
I don't know how I feel about this move, though, for the Bucks.
Just over 16 a game, and his college coach, Tommy Boyd, describes him as a laid-back, unassuming guy, and it makes sense.
I think Warriors are going to go after Maya. Ooh, I predict AD gets traded tonight after Wizards got AJ. Yeah, I could see that. Ooh, but then again, Warriors could go after Nate, which he's starting to fall down on the draft board too, because he was supposed to be in I think between 6 and 10.
What does a Burries Hero backcourt start to look like?
Two guys that can really shoot it and have some toughness to them. And, Braden Burries is from San Bernardino. Really
Fear to deer, baby.
Very highly regarded. But this last
Oh, yeah, Warriors could go after Yaxel. That's another one.
in plus minus behind Yaxel Lendeborg of Michigan and Cameron Boozer of Duke. He impacts winning. He's a smooth shooter, very skilled, fundamentally sound, and he's got really good speed. And he makes really impressive plays at both ends of the floor. I mean, the scoring stands out, his open court ability, but he makes defensive plays. He had a huge block at the end of the game against BYU on the road that wound up saving the game when BYU made an amazing comeback. But he's an instinctive defender, gets steals, and he makes the play that's required.
Mikael Brown Jr. is going to be another Cam Thomas. Not big impact, solid scorer, though. Oh, well. I don't think so. I disagree. I think that he has a lot more defensive upside than Darius. I think that this was a great move for the Nets, and he's somebody that generally wants to play for us, too. let's trade this pick for Murphy. That is something I could see the Warriors doing because we're starting to get into that range where trades are going to start to happen.
He put it behind him in November. 10 points per game. He struggled against Florida. He struggled against UConn. He was in single digits. Did not matter. He turned the page and he was dominant from December to April to help lead one of the best teams in the country. Mentally, physically, he is a very strong player.
Braden Burries is with Lisa Salters.
Braden, you said that this game is bigger than you and that you have to have multiple whys to play it. Just what were some of the whys for you wanting this moment?
Some of my whys was just say, like, I want to take care of my family. You know, I want to inspire the younger generation that's next to come. And also I want to be something that's bigger than myself, you know, and just try to strive to be the best version of myself each and every day.
And you told your dad that this moment is ours. You said that both of your parents helped get you here, but you said especially for your dad, this moment is ours. Why do you say that?
I am curious to know if the Nets are going to make any more moves as well because we do have pick 28 as well. And I could see the Nets trying to maybe get into like this middle ground here.
That the moment belongs to both of you, that him being here belongs to both of you.
Oh, man, it's an honor, man. He put a lot of hard work in, a lot of sacrifice. He could have went down the wrong way, not listening. He was really respectful, great character, and we really appreciate him.
Miss Hannah, what kind of person are the Bucks getting in your son?
Wow, somebody with a lot of integrity, who is a hard worker, who is dedicated, honest, has great character, and he's going to give his all out there.
Well, we look forward to watching him in the NBA. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lisa. And he's a juggler. I don't know how I got that in the show, but I felt like I needed to get that hockey in. All right, it is the Golden State Warriors, my hometown, that is on the clock here. Let's just take some stock in where Golden State is at here. Their record last year, 37-45, the second fewest wins in the Steve Kerr era. And they were eliminated by the Phoenix Suns in the play-in tournament. They missed the playoffs for just the second time in the last 3 seasons. And this is after a lot of injuries. Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler missed 83 games. And Jimmy Butler, that injury, of course, Bobby will...
Yep, you guys do have the 13th pick as well. Milwaukee's definitely got to make the right decisions here because you guys don't really have a lot of draft capital going into the next, I want to say, 3 years. Yep, the Warriors. Oh, boy. I do feel like you guys are going to go after Maya. I think you guys are going to go after the center out of Michigan. Because obviously winning the NCAA, that's important. Also a center that can play the solid pick and roll with Steph Curry. But then again, they could also trade that pick as well. But Yaxel's another guy, too, I could see getting picked.
He can do a lot of things. He's also got the IQ to play in that type of system, which requires you to read all of those guards.
But I will say, if Nate Amen keeps going like down the draft board, I could see Brooklyn making a call pretty soon. They also like Maya as well, or Mara, however you pronounce his name.
I think that's a negative for him for the long term, but for Golden State, they want to win right now. And you can plug him in, he'll fit in great.
Tim Legler does make a good point, though. That might be the first time in my life I've ever called you Tim Legler. Just as a
I know. I don't even know who you're talking about.
Usually it's just legs. But Legs, you make a good point in that Golden State has a patented system here. You come in to plug, play, and fit in.
The pick is in, baby. We will be checking X in just a moment to see any trades or anything going down right now with other teams. But right now, we're just uploading the Mikael Brown Jr. reaction to the channel.
Joining a team that is ready to win and having to adjust and learn on the fly. Yaxel Lindenborg, he's had such a long journey from junior college.
I'll tell you, it's hard multitasking, man.
He has had to adjust throughout his entire career, and he has found success.
Oh, you don't want Nate?
So going to a team that is ready to win and being able to make...
I'm surprised. I thought you actually liked him. But you do got to go after a winner, though, if you have Steph Curry, especially with this, like, couple years left with the window. You have to go after a winner. I think you need to go after Trey Murphy. But yeah, I do agree. Nate's a little bit more of a project player. I feel like Milwaukee makes the most sense for him to go to.
It's a win now team that needs win now players.
Yeah, it's a win now team in a conference that has only gotten more difficult since they had that run through the 2010s. We expect Draymond Green to opt into that player option.
I would expect him back in Golden State one way or another.
Yeah, Draymond ain't going. Come on. Let's not start this narrative. Draymond's not leaving Golden State. Dude's going to retire with uniform number 23. They're going to hang that up in the Raptors. One of the greatest role players that ever played a game. Not happening. Oh, boy. Are the Warriors actually going to go and pick somebody? They're going after somebody from Michigan. They have to.
NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors select Yaxel Lendeboy.
Yaxel, good move. Good move for the Warriors. And then you got Draymond under, he'll be taking him under his wing. 2 Michigan guys. I like it. This move makes the most sense for the Warriors if they weren't able to trade this pick. Yaxel, that's a great move.
With saving his life when he was struggling in high school, and he told me that when he walks across the stage, he wants people to know that there were so many times he said that it was hard for me to believe in myself, and he was close to giving up. And this woman, Giselle, it was his mom.
Draymond is really bummed. Wouldn't win it if it wasn't for Curry. I do agree he played the role to his best of his ability. I never considered Draymond this all-star that a lot of people considered him. Me personally, I think that he's just one of the greatest role players to ever play the game of basketball. Played his role to the best of his ability. Did his job antagonizing the best player on the opposing team. Loving the emotions, man. A lot of fans want to give these players shit for having emotions. Not me, man. Not me. They worked hard for this moment. Draymond's replacement. Basically, Draymond's coughing up dust now. He needs to stick to doing his podcast. Drew Holiday's a great role player, but nah, Draymond's better. But here's the thing, I don't compare guards and forwards to each other. You'll never hear me compare Michael Jordan and LeBron James because they both play different positions. Jordan's a guard, LeBron's a forward. I feel like it's not fair to compare and contrast the two.
He's an excellent defender. He's a 3-and-D wing that can operate in pick and rolls. In his last 5 games this season, including playing hurt in the championship game against...
Exactly, Angelo. Nail on the head, dude. It means they want it more than anything. Being emotional is perfectly okay. For me, when I got my first ever YouTube paycheck, because I've been doing content since I was a young kid back in 2009 on a whole nother channel. But when I finally got that first YouTube check, I think it was in 2022 or 2023, I got emotional because a lot of people said I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be able to do content creating. And it got me emotional because I put in so much hard work and I put so much effort into it. That's why, I will always feel for these players because it's this is what they're working hard towards. Generational wealth. They're working hard towards something that they love, something that they're passionate for, and that's the game of basketball. Hey, Jordan! Jungle Boy Jordan. Let's go. Heat, baby. I'll do it. Jordan is way better. Hey, not my words. Not my words at all. But yeah, congratulations to my buddy Jungle Boy Jordan here in the live chat. He's a Miami Heat fan. They just got Giannis. I'm sure you haven't heard about that. It's been talked about literally all day long. Every sports station, every article, every post has been about Giannis. I still think the Heat need to make more moves if they want to win a championship, though. I wonder who OKC, not OKC is going to pick the center from Michigan. Yeah, they're going to pick the Michigan player.
Just 6 years ago.
All right, let me go on X and see if there's any trades that are happening, because this is way too good to be true that everybody's getting picked right now. Let's see what Legion Hoop's saying. Caleb Wilson, he's happy. Warriors select. If I go to DC, I'll make the playoffs. That's what AJ DeBonsa said. So the Warriors are taking the call. They were taking calls on pick number 11, but they did pick. Yeah, so there's no trades that have happened yet. I'm actually freaking surprised. Jordan's a Heat fan. I hope he doesn't win the We Are Wrestling title.
Giselle, how are you feeling right now? How are you doing?
Yeah, so there's been no trades yet. A lot of these teams realize like you need depth in order to win championships in today's NBA.
How did you know that kid?
That's why I'm not. I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not at the same time.
Because I know he has very potential. He was an amazing kid, and I know he's gonna be great. And he has a dream. It's a dream.
Dude, I can't believe that we picked Mikael Brown. I'm still over the moon.
We wish you nothing but the best, Miss Giselle. Congratulations to you. Thank you.
And the fact that this dude in his first interview says he's coming home, that got me. Dude, the Heat do need a point guard. I see them going after maybe like a Kobe White or maybe a Colin Sexton, maybe Russell Westbrook. That's another guy. But then again, like they do need some floor space as well. So Westbrook, I think, wouldn't help them unless you have him like coming off the bench. But I don't know, dude. Davion Mitchell is not enough to convince me that the Heat can win a championship. If I'm OKC, I'm fucking trading this pick. You lost to the San Antonio Spurs. You got Shea, MVP player, according to a lot of the young NBA fans. If I'm the Thunder, I am making a trade with this pick immediately.
With the 12th pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
Don't waste this on a player. I knew Mara was going to go to OKC. Milwaukee was hoping he was going to fall to 13. I like this because now Isaiah Hartenstein, they can probably move on from. And you have Mara and Chet, which is another big guy that you pretty much get to put in there against Wemby. Oh, you think they're going to trade Chet? He looks like Chet. Mara looks like Chet.
That is, and also he's a guy that you can really trust with the basketball. To go to the right place for dribble handoffs, excellent at reading cutters. Now that offense lends itself to it. For as many traps as SGA sees, there's a lot of short roll action, a lot of balls get kicked back to the screener, and then you trust to go make a play. He can do that, and then very agile, great rim protector. He's a guy that...
If they let go of Hartenstein, maybe the Nets can sign him. That's also another solid player that we can get too. But I wonder if the Nets are going to go into next season with Day'Ron Sharpe being our starting center. But I'm surprised the Nets, unless it comes out, the Nets, I'm surprised they didn't try to trade down for Mara. Because I heard Jordi Fernandez was a big fan of his. The coach is mad. He's probably like, you should have traded Kyrie. Well, I'm curious to see who's going to fall with number 28 to Brooklyn. Because I do think the Nets are going to pick another player in this first round. Any trades, though? Like, I'm surprised there's no trades. I'm loving all the positive stuff I'm seeing right now on my timeline with Mikael. I am so happy.
him be him. But that passing is kind of next level. And he started his career at UCLA and didn't play very much. But then he got to Michigan, and like he just played like to Andre's point.
I'm loving all this positive feedback from net fans right now. I do want some trades to happen. I really do want some trades. I'm surprised. Let's see here. Teams to beat is the Knicks. It was the Celtics. OKC every year have to be better than the champs. That is true. Dan Eddie, I hope you accidentally push on a pull door next time you're out. But the backup would be Wolf or Clowney. I love Danny Wolf, and I think he's going to be somebody that has the potential, like if he gets the solid minutes and like he actually develops better in the offseason, he's somebody that I could see potentially being a most improved player in the league. I see a lot of potential in Danny Wolf. No trades, no fun. I agree. And they were cutting him every time Michigan got a pick. Is this ready to announce the honest trade? Because Miami still got the pick, it says. Yes. So pretty much you see on the top of the timer, it says reported trade. Because pretty much trades, like it takes like a couple days to process and go through. But usually when a trade happens, I want to say 95, maybe 99% of the time it goes through. And Adam Silver will probably talk about it when he goes up to the podium. I hope all you guys in the live chat are having a fun time here with me with this basketball stream. I'm so used to doing like my We Are Wrestling stuff on stream. So it's so weird, but so cool that I get to sit here and talk basketball with you guys and watch the draft. Ooh, good question. You think Mikael Brown Jr. is the most talented player out of Louisville since Lamar Jackson? I think so. I think Brooklyn really got their guy. No, Milwaukee, Dan, they do make the pick. They do make the pick, but because of the trade, technically the person will be wearing the Miami hat. So technically, due to the deal, Miami has to select whoever Milwaukee wants. That's pretty much the way it goes with the trades. Trust me, they wouldn't let that fly. Miami picks like the worst player. That wouldn't happen. Milwaukee makes the pick if they want the trade to go through. Better than wrestling at the moment. It's been a fun stream. It's way better than wrestling right now, dude. Way better. I will be going to TNA Slammiversary this Sunday, so I'm hoping that's a good show. Buck's getting date, probably. Oh, shit. I got commercials. Shit. Damn. I got to mute the commercials. Wow, no trades yet. I can't believe this. Yeah, Dan, they wouldn't allow that Miami to pick somebody crappy because then, like, what's the point of Milwaukee trading and getting this 13th pick? Wonder who the Bulls will get at 15. I'm curious, too, because, like, they already do have some solid forwards and bigs, so I feel like they're going to probably go after a guard, I'm assuming. But I can't believe it. Like, we're about to be at like pick number 15, and there's been like no trades yet. And I don't know if this is like a first. This might be a first time this has ever happened. Oh, we are back from commercial. Yeah, dude, this class absolutely stacked.
Always great to have him here, a Hall of Fame inductee. So you're going to see that it is the Miami Heat that is on the board here, but really remember this pick is on the way to the Milwaukee Bucks. Miami hat, Milwaukee Bucks contract. With that, let's send it back to the commissioner, Adam Silver.
All right, let's see who Milwaukee's going to be getting now.
With the 13th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Nate Amen.
Yep, Nate Amen. I knew that was going to happen.
You can see him getting a call right here that Nate Amen is headed to the Milwaukee Bucks.
I like this move for Milwaukee, though, because Nate's got a lot of upside, and I feel like he's one of those project players, and that's why I think going to Milwaukee is the right call here.
He's got room to grow, and I mean that both metaphorically and physically, because doctors say that his growth plates are still open. And Amen told our Mark Spears that he believes he has the best upside, he said, in the draft, and he's not even scratching the surface of the player that he believes he can grow into in the NBA. His coach, Rick Barnes, said that Amen is everything you would want here in a player, Bobby.
Well, and I think the biggest thing, too, is that he played hurt towards the end of the year, still averaged 7.5 free throw attempts in the last 10 games here, 2.3 assists. He is a big, and he's going to, as you said.
It's funny, he's wearing that Miami hat, even though he's going to Milwaukee. I feel like they shouldn't have, like, they should at least get a picture with Adam Silver with him, like, with the Milwaukee hat.
Yeah, but he can fill them. He is so versatile. The versatility of Nate Amen.
Good pick, Milwaukee. Good pick.
His size and length alone.
I really thought the Nets were going to try to find a way to get this dude.
To see potential. 6'9" forward, 6'11" wingspan, but he moves with fluidity, and he has a solid foundation skill set wise.
Yeah, he's a skilled, graceful athlete, and all he really lacks is strength. Not that he doesn't have strength, but that's the next thing for him to add at a higher level. And he was tested. I mean, people came after him to play at him physically.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, he is from Louisville.
And to Bobby's point, you know, he got fouled a lot. Like, he stuck his nose in there and got to the free throw line. His three-point shooting is there. He only shot 33%, but he made over 40 of them. But he's got the stroke. Excellent mid-range game. He can affect the game on the defensive end. He's a top 10 talent that got taken at 13.
And as you can see, the reported trade again to Milwaukee Bucks.
I've said before, their first pick, wing talent, was a priority. They get Burries, now they get Amen. They've done a nice job filling that need.
I like that we got to see the moment that he found out, and Nate Amen is with our Lisa Salters.
Nate, first I want to ask you, when you got drafted, we saw you on the phone. Like, who were you talking to?
Talking to the Milwaukee staff. Super excited to have me.
Yeah, take that Miami hat off.
Super excited.
Yeah, bitch.
No one gets to decide the type of player that you are, only you. Just when did you decide that you wanted to be an NBA first-round draft pick?
I would say probably my, when I first started playing basketball with my brothers at the park, just realizing how much the game means to me, but how much it brought us closer together.
And this is your moment, I know, but I know that you also wanted to share it with your mom because of everything that you went through, just your difficult journey from Rwanda to the United States. Just what has your mom taught you about, what was going to be necessary to achieve something like this?
Yeah, I can get emotional speaking about it, but she's always supported me, believed in me. You seem like the resilience to strength through it all. Just a lot.
Just literally, you escaped civil war in your home country. I'm told that you worked 3 nursing jobs to help the family. How did watching Nate walk across that stage, shaking the commissioner's hand, how did it make all of that worth it? Oh, hope your mic up for me.
Make me feel very happy. I think he's a very good kid. He did everything I told him to. We told him to. He listened.
No trades yet, man. No trades.
He's a great kid. That's make it easy for me as a mom.
Finally, Bucks don't need no more guards. Hey, what's going on, Cowboy fan for life?
Lisa, thank you. So Nate Ament on his way here to the Milwaukee Bucks. Eventually, they'll get him a new jazzy. How does this year fit down?
Yeah, I think it's time to like throw that hat in the trash can.
The Milwaukee Bucks logo on it. And you can see here, this is a part of the trade that sent Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Miami Heat, and in exchange sent a collection of players to the Milwaukee Bucks. It feels like the Bucks here are in a really good position, Bobby, to move forward.
They're in a great position. I think the ability to retool their roster, and certainly the players that are coming in from Miami, with led by Tyler Hero and then Braden Barris and then Nate Ament. There's a little bit of wiggle room.
Dan Eddie here in the live chat. Milwaukee fan. I'm liking the Milwaukee pick. I'm interested to see his mid-range shot. We have Miles Turner to stay in the paint, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with Amen. I agree. The Milwaukee Bucks, like, they really have to try to compete. They're not going to go out there and purposely lose matches every night.
Look, I think there's a sigh of relief everywhere in Milwaukee in those offices because this.
Ooh, Charlotte. This is a team that I think if they like got some more wins and they had everybody healthy in the beginning of the season, they probably would have never been in the play-in, and they probably would have been in the playoffs. So this is going to be interesting to see what direction this team goes in.
And now they end up with 3 first-round picks, all unprotected. So they get Nate Ament, and then they have 1 pick swap, which is far out in 2030, and then a far out second-round pick as well. But the calls are continuing to come in. These players that the Bucks have: Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Kaspers Yakashonis, Jaime Jaquez. The Bucks are getting a ton of interest on these players, and that just shows the value that they all have via this trade as well.
Are we expecting
Imagine the Heat draft pick they traded for Giannis becomes a star. That would be funny.
With a out-of-this-world offer, it would not surprise me if the Bucks do something on any one of these guys. But they've traded for these guys, they targeted these guys to keep them.
Yeah, John Morris, certainly, he's no stranger to making big moves here. All right, it's the Charlotte Hornets. After a resurgent year that are on the clock, the pick is in. Let's send it back to the podium.
We have a trade to announce.
Oh, trade! Oh!
Part of a deal to be finalized later.
Come on.
The Heat are trading to Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh.
Back rights to Nate Ament, the 13th pick.
Oh. We already knew that!
And with the 14th pick in the 2000
Even the fans are like, come on, we already knew that.
Charlotte Hornets select Hannes Steinbach from Würzburg, Germany, and the University of Washington.
Huh?
Hannes followed that German pipeline to the University of Washington and is now.
Anybody know like anything about this player here? I feel like this is the first time I'm hearing his name.
And Steinbach's mentor interacted with him when he was a kid, hung around his dad's practices, and Steinbach told our Bobby Marks that he believes his rebounding can keep him in the NBA legs for the next decade.
There's no doubt, and they need that in Charlotte. They're just a prolific offensive team. They can light it up with anybody. They need some front court depth, and they need a guy like this that can go get the basketball. He's strong.
That's what I'm saying. He could have said that when Miami had the pick. Like, come on. Come on now. I want to know, like, does anybody, like, have any thoughts on this player here? Because I feel like usually Charlotte, they pick the most randomest people. Oh, so he was projected to go around, like, 14 to 18. He was projected top 15. Okay. Safe pick. Oh, we're about to learn about him. 6'10", holy shit. National leading rebounder. That is something that the Hornets do need is rebounding. Okay. He does have a pretty solid NBA body, too. This could be a great pick for the Hornets.
Good court sense. But that rebounding piece, he had 24 rebounds in a game earlier this year.
And these international players, they're either like the biggest bust in the world or they become an all-star or superstar.
But that German pipeline you talk about, not just Detlef Schrempf, but Christian Bell, who played in the 80s with Detlef Schrempf, two great German players.
But I don't know, they are heading in the right direction, the Charlotte Hornets. But I'm surprised that they didn't try to go after, maybe trade this pick for like a win-now player.
You were the first freshman since 2008 to lead the nation.
They probably want to keep the players young.
Being tall, which you are, just what are the Hornets getting in you that makes you such an elite rebounder?
I think just my energy to always go through the ball, always press defense, but always on the official side and defense side, just my intuition and reading the glass.
Now we have a message from a very special friend we want you to take a listen to.
Hey, Dirk. Even though we can't even hear what he's saying. It's like they muted his mic. I don't even know what the hell he's saying. Yeah, it's muted. What the hell? Oh, boy.
That makes sense. Congratulations.
From the mother.
It's a family affair there for the Steinbach's family. That is a good sense of humor. We apologize for the audio difficulties that we had there. But coming up next, AJ Devonza, the number one.
All right.
Here on set.
So we're about to get a commercial, so we are going to mute. I love it. The NBA is a multi-billion-dollar corporation company. And I think we've only had maybe 3 commercials so far out of 2 hours. Wish WWE would do the same. All right. Hopefully we get some more trades. Like, I kind of want some more trade announcements. But I feel like the whole Giannis thing is kind of like just outweighed everything. But you would think now that the Giannis trade is like happened, you would think a lot of these other teams would go out and make moves. But then again, like this NBA draft class is one of the best. So a lot of teams don't want to miss out on a lot of these players. And we're getting some wings over, baby, because I am hungry. This draft is making me hungry. Man, the pick is in for Chicago. We're just waiting for the commercial break. Yeah, Cameron Carr, that's another guy who hasn't been picked yet. Cameron Carr's going to probably end up going to Chicago or Memphis, probably. Made pizza rolls earlier. Oh, dude, I should have made dinner earlier before I went live. I should have. Should have, could have, would have. That's all right. We got some wings over. We got some chicken tendies coming. Man, I can't believe it. Mikael Brown Jr. I got so much to look forward to. We're definitely going to be making some Mikael Brown Jr. content here on the DBTV channel. Stay tuned. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, here we go. We're back. We're back. Yeah, we're back, baby. Let's go. Halfway through the draft. And I believe night 2 is tomorrow.
Those are the sights, the sounds of draft night so far. But right now, it's the Chicago Bulls that are back on the clock here at pick number 15. And they've made their selection. Here's NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
With the 15th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Dalen Swain from the University of Texas.
Dalen Swain.
Oh, that's okay.
Following his head coach Sean Miller to Texas, where he became the SEC neutral.
All right. Okay. I thought that they were going to go after somebody else. I didn't think that they were going to go after Swain. I thought they were going to go after maybe Carr.
You can see this is just so emotional for him. He used his NIL money to pay off his mom's college debt, which is just so incredibly special and a testament to who this young man is, Jay.
Yeah, he was projected to go 19. I am also curious. I want to see the
Great versatility. He's got good skills and good athleticism. But most of his scoring is below the rim. But he can slash, get downhill, very good in transition, and he's tough. He's a really good cutter and crashes the glass. The one thing that he needs to improve upon is his three-point shooting consistency. Shot under 30% from three for his career. And I think he can improve his lateral quickness, but he's a tough-minded wing that can get to the rim and really move.
All right, well, guys, we have this right here. We're going to make this a little bit bigger. All right, let's see. So basically, we got, seems like everything going smooth here. Yeah, because we still have Cameron Carr. Cameron Carr's still up. Christian Anderson, that's another guy. Kareem Lopez. Watch OKC probably actually draft him for real. Oh, wow, Yaxel, they had it at number 18. Sheesh. Damn. I wouldn't mind getting Kentucky Jaden Quintance. I wouldn't mind getting him. But I can see the Nets going after like a guy, probably Sergio. Coet Peets, I feel like he's an underrated player. What the hell is going on with these stupid ads?
When did you know? When did you get the call?
I found out when y'all found out. I didn't get a call. My dad had my phone the whole time. So when they said the pick was in, I was just hoping that was me. And, Adam Silver called my name, and I was just super excited.
Yeah, Christian Anderson, I'm surprised he hasn't got picked yet. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
Exactly how I wanted it.
And how did it live up to how you pictured it?
It's just super surreal. It's kind of how you envision it. And when you're a kid and you just think about getting drafted, it's exactly how you feel.
I know you want to flip the page.
Ooh, Memphis is up next.
Summer League and putting in the work. Who is the Washington Wizards? Who are they getting, and how are we going to be talking about you 10 years from now?
They're getting a super versatile player. Just willing to play multiple positions, guard multiple positions, but do whatever it takes to win. Just a coach's dream, I think.
What do you think, AJ, that you need to improve upon as you mature as an NBA player?
Probably just off-ball defense and being more engaged and just consistently working on my three-point stroke.
I know one area that you've talked about improving in this past season was your leadership, especially when Richie Saunders went down. How did you grow as a leader at BYU?
I think I did. As soon as Richie went down, KY kind of challenged me to be that leader. I'm not going to lie, I didn't think I could do it. So I was a young guy, I was 19, and there's like 24-year-olds on my team, but you're telling me, like, if you go to the league...
And Milwaukee plays Brooklyn and Brooklyn. We got to go to a game, man. Oh, dude, I'm down. Let me know. But I'm Cowboy fan for life. You go to a lot of Brooklyn Net games. Not really, because it is like a little bit out of my area. It's about like 2.5 hours from me, from where I live. But I try to go to at least one per season. Last season, I didn't go. Because I just really didn't enjoy watching the team play. Because we were obviously tanking for top pick. But I do plan on going to maybe at least like, I want to try to go to at least like maybe 2 or 3 games this upcoming season.
The text started rolling in yet?
I heard from Alex Sarn, she sent you.
Okay, what was their message?
They're just saying, like, enjoy the moment. They remember being in my group. They just can't wait for me to get to meet you.
Yeah, it's certainly a close-knit group that's forming there in Washington. And before we go, we have a very special surprise here from you, from our friends at Tops. This is the very first NBA.
Ooh, that might be our first like video we do. I think after the draft. I think I'm going to do a reaction to the interview right now that Mikael Brown's doing. I think that'll be our next upload after we get done doing the draft. Yep, that's going to be worth a lot of money. Oh, I kind of like the inscriptive. I love getting inscriptives when it comes to my wrestling figures and stuff. Yeah, Connect Jr. hasn't got picked yet. I'm surprised, too. That's another player I wouldn't mind Brooklyn going after. I actually do like, I do like Junior there. Crispy.
How many haircuts in 2 days?
3 haircuts in 2 days. Damn.
I had the same today.
AJ, thank you so much for your time. We really, really appreciate it. In the meantime, it's the Memphis Grizzlies that have been on the clock that have made their selection here. Let's send it back to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
I just want a fun Brooklyn team. That's all I'm asking. Here we go. Pick is in for Memphis, number 16. Where the hell is Adam Silver? Oh, there he is. Yeah, come on. You got a show to run.
With the 16th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Bennett Sturtz from the University of Iowa.
Bennett Sturtz.
Bennett Sturtz has had such a unique ride.
That's one thing about Memphis. I will not sleep on any draft pick that they select. Because for some reason, especially in like the mid-first round, they always get a steal. They always get a freaking steal.
In the NCAA tournament in 39 years, all smiles here for his family. And Jake, you called Sturtz your top sleeper maybe in this draft.
Yeah, he can really shoot it, Malika. He's excellent in pick and roll situations. For that deep range, his footwork, he uses
Bennett and Cameron Boozer.
in pick and roll.
All righty, man. Enjoy your World Cup, man. Much love. Appreciate you coming here in the live chat, man. Appreciate you.
There are certainly questions about the defensive profile, but I always thought back, Lakes and I were talking about this before the draft.
He cooked in March Madness game, I remember. I do remember that.
People were questioning his defense. What, he played 15 years in the league?
Right.
And when you can shoot it like Sturtz can shoot it, you're going to be okay.
And we should mention here, our Tom Sharani.
I love the young players that Memphis is building around.
To the Oklahoma City Thunder here for 2 second-round picks. So again, right now we're
Wait.
putting on the Memphis hat.
Wait a minute. What? No. No, they didn't. What? Are you kidding me? Have we learned by now you don't trade with OKC? Wow, they just got an elite sharpshooter. Oh. Awful. Why? So that's getting traded to OKC for 2 second rounds. Come on. Why? You're telling me, dude, the Nets could have traded. Wow. Damn. OKC. Wow. Damn, that's a good move. Like that Jared McCain trade was fantastic at the deadline last season. Wait, did they? Wait, they didn't have to trade pick. Wait. So OKC didn't have to trade pick 17? Only 2 second rounds? What? No. How is this fair? No. Only 2 second rounds, though? That can't be right. This can't be right. Not for 2 second rounds.
So this pick is on its way to Memphis, and they flip-flop here. So it says OKC, this is Memphis.
Okay, so Memphis got this pick. All right. So 2 second rounds. Okay. That makes sense.
And so for Oklahoma City,
that makes sense.
even though they're not making the pick. Earlier we saw them.
All right, so Memphis gets 17. All right.
We're going to see Isaiah Hartenstein continue on this team. I don't think so.
Nah, Hartenstein's gone. I wouldn't mind Brooklyn going after him. I wouldn't mind that. We have the money to pay him. Yep, Dort's gonna be gone.
Incredibly valuable to this team, especially.
Damn, that was a good pick though for OKC. Damn. Why am I not surprised that like OKC did this?
Exactly, and it was a beautiful touch that he had there. But now this pick is actually going to Memphis, and the big question for Memphis is what's next with Ja Morant.
Well, that's the big thing, right? He's got 2 years left on his deal. They tried to make the deal at the deadline. They couldn't find a trade suitor here. He's going to be, I always say...
Dude, I can't believe they just did that. Wow. OKC got a freaking sharpshooter.
Ja Morant is not on the injured list right now, and I think there are teams out there, potentially a team like New Orleans.
Spurs have been quiet. I'm surprised the Spurs haven't made any moves. Oh, here we go. So Grizzlies received 17th overall pick and 2 second-round picks. Thunder receive Sturts. Yeah, I think Cameron Carr is probably going to get picked by Memphis.
He's more of a wing, I would say, but one of the best athletes in the draft. I mean, he's got like a 43-inch vertical. Phylon and
yeah, Phylon too. He's another guy that I'm surprised has kind of fell.
In this draft, I would say. And boy, when he was with JT Toppin together before Toppin got hurt, that was a devastating combo.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what you're looking for here.
I don't know, Cameron Carr, man. It's either going to be Charlotte or he's going to go to Memphis.
So he can also get into his own shot. Cameron Carr's more of a guy you look at. Got a great shooting stroke, but more of that 3-and-D mentality, and a guy who can certainly finish one lob. So I guess it just depends on what need you think you've got more.
Right, and Memphis right now is sort of trying to fully turn the page here, Bobby, into more of a rebuild around younger talent.
Yeah, this is the youth movement. Cedric Howard, Zach Edey's got to get.
Yeah, Cedric Howard, that was a steal last draft.
And Cameron Boozer, I mean, he really could be a leader of this team, Jay, even coming in as a rookie.
Angelo said they moved down 1 and got 2 second-round picks. Not bad for everybody. Works out for OKC, so they won this trade automatically. Yeah, 2 second-round picks that really don't matter to them. Like, yeah, OKC definitely got the win with that. You're right. Like, Grizzlies don't need any guards, but the fact that they traded this dude to OKC, that is just... That's the part that gets me. And that's the thing about Sam Presti, dude. He knows how to pick. There's a reason why OKC is the number 1 seed in the West. Wow, Kareem Lopez still. Sanek Jr. I kind of hope the Nets like trade down for Sanek.
22 points a game, really dynamic in screen roll situations, great in transition.
Great glasses.
Great glasses.
Yeah, Kareem is a low risk, high reward player. See, that's like one that if you were the Grizzlies, you'd get Lopez. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
All right, let's find out. Who are they selecting? Yeah, Sturgeon McCain's going to be nasty.
26 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Ibuka Okori from Stanford University.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Ibuka Okori.
We shared a flight here. He was lovely to chat.
Hey, I do not question anything that Memphis does, all right? Except for that freaking trade they just did. Another guard. But then again, dude, they could trade Ja Morant, so they might need all the guard help that they could use. But I don't know, dude. Memphis, they always be picking good players. So they must see something in them. Yeah, put that OKC hat on. Feel the thunder. Feel the thunder. Man, I want the Nets to like move up.
It's impossible to stay in front of him. And even at his size, he's only about 6'1" or so. He's able to get to the rim with that speed and get the ball up off the backboard before it could get blocked or changed by big guys coming over from the weak side. Excellent vision, can pass or finish with his right or left hand. But a guy that creates for himself in addition for others. You know, he averaged under 4 assists a game, but at that size to be able to finish so creatively with that floater, and then he also draws fouls. He's got toughness. Gets to the line over 7 times.
I'm surprised, man. Cameron Carr. I didn't have him going this late. I can see Charlotte picking him. Yeah, Charlotte could use Cameron Carr for the bench. Solid defender. But knowing the Hornets are going to get Kareem Lopez, they always like to get these weird international forwards. All right, we're going to commercial. Let me mute that. Damn, I still can't believe we actually got that done. Wait, the Grizzlies pick is going to the Pistons and we'll move to 21. Oh, so the Pistons, they got this player? Man, they are not showing any of these trades. Like, where the hell are you getting all this information from, Angelo? I'm curious. Oh, okay, I see it now. I see it there. Okay, full trade details. Pistons are going to receive Okoro. Grizzlies receive pick 21 in 3 second rounds. Damn, the Grizzlies are like piling up a bunch of second round picks. Holy shit. Damn. I'm curious to see how he's going to do in Detroit, though. Not a bad move, though. Only 3 second rounds to move up like that. Dude, why are the Nets not like trading some of our second round picks and going after some of these guys? I feel like the Nets should try to go after somebody. Especially if like the price right now is like second round picks to move up a couple spaces. Like I think the Nets should really consider doing it. And then keep our pick 28. Oh, Sham. Okay, that makes sense. What's your prediction stat for Mikael Brown Jr.'s rookie year? Well, he is going to be ball dominant probably. I think Mikael Brown Jr. is probably going to start his rookie season off averaging. I'm going to go 15.5 points per game. And I think that he's probably going to average about maybe 4 or 5 assists a game. And then maybe like 3 rebounds. I think Mikael Brown's going to have a solid rookie start. And he's somebody that, like, if he can stay healthy, definitely can make the all-rookie first or second. Which hopefully is the goal here. Because I don't know, I have a really good feeling about Mikael Brown. I have a really good feeling about this. Because that's one thing about Sean Marks. He's not the best when it comes to making superstar decisions and stuff. But when it comes to those low risk, high rewards, when it comes to drafting players, Marks has definitely proved that he is solid. Maybe not last year's draft having those 5 picks. I think that was a little too much stress on him. But he has proved that he can draft good players. Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, Nicholas Claxton. He has proved it. Yeah, the Grizzlies just passed up on 2 people. They better pray that doesn't cost them. Yeah. I wonder like what their plan is, because now they got 5 second-round picks out of trading 2 picks. So it's going to be interesting to see like what direction they go in.
They start with WNBA Countdown at 6:30 on ESPN and features the marquee WNBA matchup as New York takes on Golden State.
Wishful thinking, cut that in half, 7 points per game, 2 assists, LOL with Julius. Take it over 20 shots a game, LOL. Yeah, but you never know. They could slow down a little bit and Mikael Brown could take over. Mikael Brown's a bucket, dude. I wouldn't sleep on him. Maybe I'm a little too excited. It could be, I think it could definitely be probably 12, 13 points a game. Now, I'm not going lower than that.
We're going to check in with our Sean Sharanga here in just a moment to tell us how these dominoes are falling. But first, the Charlotte Hornets, they have made their selection. So let's send it back to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Wonder if the Hornets are going to keep this.
Pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Christian Anderson Jr. from Texas.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm surprised. Dude, I kind of hope the Brooklyn Nets kind of make a move here and they go after Cameron Carr. Christian Anderson. Not a bad move. All right, now don't do these comparisons. See shades of Curry and Chris Paul. Let's not do that. But guys, I will be right back. I got to go take a piss.
I've been signing on the city lights. All this doubt around me, then but look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I lay awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck just where you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had a try, I bet it right. Yeah, I just took a chance and yeah, let me right. Look, I just took a chance and yeah, I rolled the dice. Yeah, women I'll be bad because the folk was nice. Yeah, I must admit that this ain't overnight. I just hit the double with the jackpot. I'm in the snow, this in New England, but I'm dying high. Now I'm not for the music when I can't stop. Ain't gon' let me anywhere to ask me. Ask a favor with a shout out, to gas me. Really, they ain't take a risk, but want the outcome. Then asking how come. I've been signing on the city lights. All this doubt around me, then but look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I lay awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck just where you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had a time.
I'm all in this. I call the shots, I never call it quits. Trust my intuition, bet it's right and bitch, it often is. Seen too many others come and go, they had the wrong intent. Do it out of love and never for it, then I watch it get bigger than expected. Don't second guess it, I let it set it. It's God's plan, we out here only accepting.
All right, we're back. Don't worry, next stream we will have a be back soon, if anything. Won't be my little intro.
World Cup German U19 team. We may see multiple guys from that team selected here tonight.
Well, here's the thing: you've got two teammates on that team, and you have two teammates in Charlotte with Steinbach and Anderson there. I think you might see that deal maybe later in the first round or potentially in the second round.
I talked to Christian Anderson, and he said 2 decisions have helped him be ready for this moment. One, staying in college. He told me the game felt so much slower to him this season at Texas Tech compared to his freshman season. But you mentioned it, Bobby, him playing on the German national team. He got called up. Played on the U19 team, got called up to play with the German national team. He told me that.
All right, Toronto is up next. What does Toronto do? I haven't really been paying attention to their franchise.
Right now, this pick is staying put. There's been a lot of picks flying around. So as promised, our senior.
Hey, we got Sham. I miss Adrian Woj. Woj is better.
So stay with me. So the Memphis Grizzlies started with the number 16 pick, and they moved number 16 back to number 17. They picked up 2 second-round picks in the process. So 16 ended up being Bennett.
5 second-round picks is nuts.
Then when the Grizzlies were on the clock at 17, they moved that pick back for 21. They picked up 3 more second-round picks. So 5 slots back to the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are now picking at 21. They get 5 second-round picks for that. So at 17, Ibuka Okori, he ends up with the Detroit Pistons. So the number 17 pick that we saw a couple picks ago here, that actually will be with the Pistons.
All right, I'm with you, Shams, and it's a good thing that I have been taking notes because you have been so on top of it. The picks are moving.
Ooh, San Antonio is up next.
Very much here for that insight. Right now, it's still the Toronto Raptors, though.
There's still some good players. I'm not sleeping at all on any of these teams from 20 to 30. There's still some solid pieces.
You can even go guard with Aaron Philon. What I love about Philon, he went back to school and they told him what he needed to get better at. He went from 32 to 40% from 3. They wanted him to see him be a better playmaker. He averaged over 5 assists a game here.
Pylon, I'm surprised he's still there.
Well, and the pace that he played with at Alabama, Jay, you would think that would translate.
Yeah, Toronto probably will pick him up. Him or Cameron Carr. But then again, they have a lot of shooting guards, ball forwards.
Like LeBaron Philon a couple years ago, his reputation was as a lockdown defender. And then last year, he doubled his scoring average. He averaged 22 a game. Another guy that put up, he had multiple 25-point games and was really reliable. And in big games, he played his best. He's a really good player that in a lot of years, he'd be a lottery pick.
Right. And you went undrafted. You ended up having a very long, successful career in the NBA. But I imagine at this point, you're midway through the.
All right, Toronto's pick is in. Let's see how long it takes for Adam Silver to get up on the stage.
But I would also imagine at this point, there's a little bit of nerves that also start to sit in for those that are still left.
Oh, there's no doubt. You want your name called, you're starting to now wonder, when is that going to
I like Charlotte's picks, though. I do like them.
Very tense moment for yourself, for your family. Certainly you would like to have gone higher. At this point, though, you just are desperately hoping to hear your name called. And I do agree with this pick. This has to be some further shooting. Philon's a guy that can score and get his own. Cameron Carr's another guy to look at here. Deep shooter, highly athletic, can get out and run and can make deep NBA three-point shots.
Well, we will see who the next member of the NBA fraternity is. The commissioner is back with the pick.
All right, here we go.
With the 19th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Alan Graves from Santa Clara University.
Oh, wow. They didn't go after the guard. What?
NBA players here recently. Jalen Williams, J-Dub, Brandon Pajemski, of course.
Wow. I thought the Raptors were going to go after one of those guards. In San Antonio, that's the thing, too. They don't need guards. Unless they're going to trade De'Aaron Fox, but I don't see that happening.
He's 6'7" or so, got a 7-foot wingspan. He's physical, powerful.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Really good
Nah, San Antonio, they're going to get Kareem Lopez. That's who they're going to go after. 100%. Kareem Lopez is probably getting picked by the Spurs.
Almost 3 offensive rebounds per game, and he's a good open three-point shooter. But when
Imagine, like, Cameron Carr does fall down to the Knicks. That would be crazy.
and he's got great hands on the defensive end. He gets a lot of
That would be kind of nuts, actually.
a lot to like about Allen Graves.
That's the thing for me. He's got great anticipation on defense. He can be ahead of the play and he can dictate. He can be aggressive. He has a high motor. But even if he finds himself a step behind, he's got quick hands and a quick reaction time. I know you all talk about perimeter shooting. He is a pick and pop threat, not a guard.
Allen Graves.
And knock down threes. He's also a great connective piece offensively. The ball doesn't stick with Allen Graves. He keeps it moving.
As we head to the tape here, Legs, what player do you see Toronto getting?
I think this is a guy right here that is so smart, tough, and he's going through a situation that is very helpful for him as a player because remember, this is a team that went 7 games with the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're close. They're right there, and now he comes into a situation, not a lot of pressure on
Yaxel's the only NCAA champion that got picked in the Michigan team. Weir's got a good one with him.
how long he stays on the court. He takes a little bit longer.
It is important to have somebody that can play under that pressure, especially with Curry's final years.
Yeah, solid shooting numbers, 51% from the field, 41% on threes. And you can see Santa Clara. This is my conference. The WCC is starting to put together a real collection here.
What about Kurt Rambis?
No way in hell the Spurs are getting a guard.
We can't fit it all on the screen.
We'll get it on the next graphic for you, Jay. I promise.
Allen Graves is also in great company. One of 2 Division I freshmen, 400 points, 200 rebounds, and 50 steals. That other freshman was Cameron Boozer. The versatility, the two-way playability, that's what they're getting in Allen Graves.
Some pretty good company there.
Still got some good guards up.
Are now on the clock, and we just saw them in some ways, Bobby, be slightly ahead of schedule there. Although the rule is never put a ceiling on Victor Wembanyama.
No, I agree. I think there's no team better positioned right now when you look at all 5 starters returning on this roster. They're core 4 off the bench here. They've got the 20 and 6, they all that 4 seconds. I think it's going to be interesting. Do they go size? I think we saw in that Knicks series, you could have used a lot more size.
It's going to be Kareem Lopez.
Who is potentially a lottery pick if healthy there, or do you maybe get a little more shooting off your bench?
Well, and they need maybe size, and also it feels like they just need a little bit of experience, and that comes separately from the NBA draft. You can do 2 things at once. Like you were on the call for the NBA Finals, you did a fantastic job, but you had a front row seat to the gap here for the San Antonio Spurs in a really crowded West.
You know, we sit here on a night like this, and we always talk about what teams need. You know, some of those needs are addressed internally with player growth, and I think that's a big part of San Antonio's next step. You saw how well they played, how they controlled so many of those games in the NBA Finals, but they didn't really know how to close the deal against a veteran team with a clear identity. So just 1 year of that is going to make them better. Now they've all got to look in the mirror and say, how can I be better individually on both ends of the floor so we don't go through that situation again where we can't close games. I do think one thing they need, a little bit of size at the 4 spot. Keldon Johnson struggled as you got deeper into the playoffs, playing an undersized 4. I think a little bit of size next to Wemby would help.
I think it makes the most sense for the Spurs to go after Kareem Lopez with this pick.
Lottery is going to be put into effect.
Put him right there as the backup power forward.
Couldn't be built in the way that we saw it built. You know, they've had so
He's got length. He's got size.
been important, and now they're looking to add to that collection. But I agree, Lex. Watching the final.
Why does it look like Kareem Lopez is like taking a nap? Damn, Knick fans are booing the fuck out of San Antonio. I love it. This is going to be a rivalry for years. Who's going to get trash thrown at them tonight? Knick fans are hunting for their next prey. And my food just arrived, so let me wait until we make this pick.
Lopez is one of the tremendous stories here, Jay, of this draft.
I feel like Lopez is the pick that makes the most sense with this team. Am I right or am I wrong? Wemby will get his revenge. Probably. Yeah, I'm surprised. So far, nobody wants Ja Morant. I think Minnesota's trying to go after him, though. But Ja Morant won't get traded tonight.
There's a good selection, a good group of bigs, if that's where the Spurs are going. They've got great options. They all do things a little differently, but the impact can be immediate.
And what they've proven, Bobby, is they're not afraid to trust really young players in really big moments.
I mean, how about the lineup? Certainly Dylan Harper, the ability to close some of these games. Stephon Castle. I think we're going to see a big lift from Carter Bryant, who had some moments during the
Yeah, Carter Bryant looked good for them.
It's usually we say that as you start getting older, but no.
Man, I do like Chris. That's another guy I wouldn't mind the Nets picking up.
Says the elder statesman of our drafters. In the Spurs, they are deliberating, they are deciding. When you look at the landscape of the West of legs, I think there is a sentiment around the league of if Ips were fit, we'd all be drunk, but also if the Oklahoma City Thunder had been healthy, maybe that Game 7 could have looked different. And the Spurs, they carry that ship.
Well, they definitely do. Look, this is a 62-win team that had to go on the road against the defending champions in a Game 7 in that environment and play as well as they did. And I think a lot of people thought, hey, foregone conclusion, whoever wins that game wins an NBA title. The Knicks had a lot to say about that because
the pick is in.
Chemistry at the right time. San Antonio Spurs, this is going to be a difficult.
All right, let's see who the hell San Antonio is going to pick, because they have a pretty good track record with the post-Popovich era of picking good people. Spurs, I think the next pick is Memphis, Philadelphia, Hawks, and then Knicks. Big booze.
The San Antonio Spurs select Jaden Quinton from the University.
Oh, they did get a big. Oh, that kid's got a lot of balls wearing that San Antonio jersey in New York. Jaden Quintons. I thought he was going to fall down to the Nets. I'm surprised. I thought the Spurs were going to go after Kareem Lopez. But guys, I'll be right back.
I've been signing on the city lights. All this doubt around me, then but look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I lay awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck just where you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had a time, I bet it right. Yeah, I just took a chance and yeah, let me write. Look, I just took a chance and yeah, I rolled the dice. Yeah, women on me bad because the vocal's nice. But yeah, I must admit that this ain't overnight. I just hit the double with the jackpot. I'm in the snow, this in New England, but I'm dying high. Now I'm addict for the music when I can't stop. Ain't gon' let me anywhere to ask me. Ask a favor with a shout out to gas me. Really, they ain't take a risk, but want the outcome. Then asking how come. I've been signing on the city lights. All this doubt around me, then but look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I lay awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck just where you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had a time.
I'm all in this. I call the shots, I never call it quits. Trust my.
All right, we're back. Just had to grab my dinner. We're having a late dinner tonight. But then again, I also see why the Spurs didn't go after Kareem Lopez as well, because Kareem is oh, we got a commercial. Shit. But also Kareem is still one of those project players, so the Spurs probably don't want to rebuild. They want to actually, because they made it to the finals, so. But I'm surprised Jaden Quintons, damn. Yep, so Memphis gets this pick. They're probably going to go after Cameron Carr, I think. Unless they're going to trade another couple and get more second-round picks. I am quite surprised, though, that the Nets actually didn't move up. I'm actually kind of surprised. So we must be going after somebody with pick number 28. But we still got quite some solid players still that can still be picked up. Watch Memphis go after Kareem Lopez. That's why they're doing all these trades. But clearly Brooklyn must be happy with who's still on the board because they were rumored to move up and they have not done that. They have not done that at all. Oh, we're back. Then once we do get off stream, I am going to be recording my reaction to Mikael Brown Jr.'s first interview.
Oh my goodness. Wait, Caleb Wilson looks the exact same as a baby with that huge smile that he does here on draft day. All right. You see the Detroit Pistons here, but really remember
this is Memphis.
Memphis, as our Sham Sharanya reported a little bit earlier. We got picks flying around. 16th overall pick, Bennett Sturts, headed to the Thunder. The Grizzlies, they get the 21st pick in this draft. That's where we're at right now. And 5 future second-round picks.
5 future second-round picks. That's insane.
That was Abuka Okori. So that is where we are. Memphis actually on the clock, even though it says the Pistons. Bobby, you're with me, right?
I am. So I'm putting myself in this Memphis in their war room right now. They're looking at their board and they're saying there's 6 guys when they're at 16. There's 6 guys that we really like. And what's the cost of business if we can move back to 17 and we can move back to 21 and they pick up 5 seconds to go along, and they're going to get a player that they like right now.
That's what those conversations, they come together quickly, and we bring you the flying.
Up next, NFL training camp begins soon. Can't wait. Oh, dude, I can't wait for the NFL season. I'm excited for my Rams. All right, here we go.
With the 21st pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Kareem Lopez.
I knew Memphis was going to go after Kareem Lopez. They must have saw that he kept falling down in the draft, so they decided, all right, let's get some second-round picks. And honestly, Grizzlies getting a project player. Not a bad idea.
Lopez, he told Sports Illustrated that he wants to show people that come from the same situation that I come from, that it's possible. And really, he's done just that. This is a family dream. His father played professionally in Mexico and for the Mexican national team. When Kareem was little, he would go to his dad's practices and dribble a ball around, and he's preparing for this. He's been preparing as a pro.
I like this for Memphis, though. Solid project player.
To Spain to play professionally before his most recent stop with the New Zealand Breakers.
Then we got Philadelphia, Atlanta, and the New York Knicks.
Our international expert, Fran Fraschilla, has more. Fran, there's so much to like about this young man's game.
I got to tell you, Zach Kleiman, the GM, the last 3 years has hit it. Coward, Edie, now this kid, he's a lottery pick. They just got to steal. This kid.
He was projected to go into the lottery. That's the funny thing.
7 rebounds and 3 assists against the Utah Jazz. When he was 17, he just played 2 years in a tough, grown-up league. and he will play his entire rookie season at 19 years old. He's athletic, he's tough, he's played, he's got a lot of experience.
I am surprised San Antonio didn't go after him.
But there's nothing wrong with it. At 21, are you kidding me? He's not 2 years away. He has a chance to help these guys.
And Philadelphia doesn't really need guards either.
My friends down south of the border,
Yeah, dude, the Knicks might actually get a steal. They might get a steal with Cameron Carr.
You know what? There ain't nothing wrong with that, particularly as we head towards the end of the first round. And I love that he was wearing the Mexican flag on the inside of his jacket. Fran, you promised earlier that we would see that representation here inside Barclays Center. There it is, the Mexican flags being waved. There's certainly a lot of excitement for Kareem Lopez headed here to the Memphis Grizzlies. And now it's the Philadelphia 76ers that are on the clock. And Bobby, Philadelphia has been knocking on the door.
As long as the Dallas Cowboys don't finish last in the division, I'll be happy. Trash New York Giants. Who knows about DC? Yeah, DC, I feel like one season they're like really good, and then like the other season, like they completely fall off. I'm still waiting for pick number 28. I'll be mad if I'm waiting like all this time just for the Nets to trade that pick going into tomorrow.
He's right now having 13th best player coming into the draft. If he's there, I think Philadelphia should certainly consider him.
Lex, what's the gap for Philadelphia here in an Eastern Conference where already, I mean, if you listen to odds makers, they say that.
Oh my God, dude. Utah Jazz, man. Wow. That's scary. That's a scary young team. That's scary.
And then the next thing is guys being healthy, right? That's what it's all dependent upon. I think I look at their team. There's a lot of talent there, and I think right now you take the best available talent, the guy that you think that you can put on an NBA court immediately. You don't need a guy that's a project that you're thinking 3-4 years down the road. With the veterans they have, if they are healthy, they're going to be in the mix in the East. You want a guy that can play tomorrow night. I think Phylon would be a good pick for that reason.
You say best available, I think Jay Billis. Who is the best available, Chad?
He's next up on the list. I had him as the number 13 player in the draft. In other drafts, he'd be higher, top 10. With his scoring ability at 22 points a game, speed, you name it, his ability to work in pick and rolls. You know, but Cameron Carr's available from Baylor as a spectacular athlete on the wing. He's 6'4", but long arm. So there are a number of ways they could go.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to go after Chris Sinak Jr.
32% from three as a freshman to 40% from three as a sophomore, which opened up even more space.
I wouldn't mind Hugo.
To get into the paint, where he also finished better as a sophomore. Finished 67%.
I don't see Philly going after a guard. But then again, like there are some underrated guys in there.
I think this becomes a consensus at this point when you're talking about.
Hopefully, don't make us look bad here. You know,
Okay.
hey, remember, Philly took a player in the 20s and it turned out pretty good in Tyrese Maxey.
But we've also said with
They have way too many guards. Philly's got too many guards. That's the problem.
different ways that teams, even at this point in the draft, can
I feel like Sinak makes the most sense.
And that's where we've been talking about the depth of this draft. This draft class, Jay, it literally changed the rules for the NBA because there is so much talent up and down even here in the 20s.
Yeah, I don't remember a class quite like this. I mean, you talked about the record number of freshmen that were taken in a row. It's an extraordinary freshman class that put up
Isaiah Evans
and backed up everything everybody said about it. But, you know, you've got players that are further down in this draft.
Pylon, he is just waiting to be picked. He's like, I don't know what to do right now. But Philly is obsessed with picking guards in like the 20s. So I won't be surprised.
I'm not sure if that's an inclination or a sort of a hint as to where the Philadelphia 76ers could be looking or not here, Andrea. But as you look at the rest of the green room, and there's still players that are sitting here, and this is always sort of the moment where people can start to get a little bit nervous. There really is a lot of talent and a lot of guys that can have a long NBA career. We're going to hold that thought.
Well, the pick is in. Let's see.
Pick. Let's find out if the consensus was correct. Here's the commissioner.
Yeah, it looked like Pylon. I feel like he's going to get picked.
With the 22nd pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select LeBaron Pylon Jr. from the University of Alabama.
Yep, I had a feeling. Like, you could just tell, like, with the camera, like, you could tell, like, he was, like, determined.
He's from Mobile, Alabama.
Yep, and then Daryl Morey, he'll end up trading him after a couple seasons to a team like OKC or somebody that's contending, and Philly will regret it. That's the typical Philadelphia way. Do you think the sixth pick will be an all-star if he's healthy? Yes. Not right away, but I think long-term he definitely has the potential of being an all-star. I have such a good feeling about Mikel Brown Jr.
He's a quick decision maker, and we talk about his shot improving. He's never had to improve his handles. He has had that from the very beginning. The ball is on a string with LeBaron Pylon, and now that he has the more threat of shooting, he can get into the paint. And with going to Philly, think of all the options he has to find around him. We also
I do kind of like this though for a backup like point guard.
He was known as a lockdown defender. I don't want to say he took a step back in that last year, but because of his scoring, his defense kind of took a back seat. But he still gets steals and he's got active hands. Another excellent pick and roll playmaker. He created 19 points per game off of pick and rolls as a handler. He can shoot it off the dribble. He can create his.
Damn, he averaged 22 points a game last season.
Is really impressive.
Did Philly get a steal?
Excellent athlete. He had 12 games where he scored 25 points or more. And you know, I thought he was underrated.
Philly might have got a steal.
Most improved player going from good player at Alabama to star this last season.
Yeah, when you look at his numbers, certainly you see that improvement here.
He has a nasty start-stop game, and it translates really well to the open floor in the NBA. There's nobody better for him to go.
Wow, that's a crazy improvement too. 10 points a game last season, and then this season averaged 22. 32% from three, now 40%. 3.8 assists, 5 point. Damn.
22 picks down, and now it's the Atlanta Hawks that are on the clock.
All right, Atlanta. Let's see.
Knicks, the defending champs, are coming up right up after. The 2020
Cameron Carr's still in it, dude. There's still some really good picks. All right, we're about to hit another commercial. To be honest, I'm just waiting until we get Brooklyn's pick. I just want to know what the hell Brooklyn's going to do with that 28th pick. How are we feeling about the draft so far? How's everybody feeling? I feel like the Spurs, they should have went after Kareem Lopez over Jaden there. Quentin's. So crazy how the draft works. 2015, Knicks drafted Porzingis that year. Karl Anthony Towns picked number 1. Look now, anything can change. Don't put too much thought on the lottery. That is true. You never know what's going to happen in the NBA. That's the interesting part about it. Some players, this is just the beginning of something great. Changing a franchise for the better. While there's others that don't live up to the hype, that don't live up to the expectations. And then there's just different directions that can happen. Plus with free agency, with trades, all that interesting stuff can happen. Interesting, the only not fun thing is not much trades, but great class. Yeah, I wish there was more trades. The Memphis stuff was a little interesting there, but I'm surprised that we haven't got player moves. Because a lot of the times going into like the draft, like there's teams that try to get rid of expiring deals and they try to push them onto a new team so that they can maybe draft somebody so that they have them locked in for another like 2 to 4 years. So I will say I am actually quite surprised that there wasn't a lot of player trades. But then again, we got that big trade that happened earlier in the day, yesterday night with Giannis. Which I do want to remind you, if you're not a best one yet already, you're a basketball fan, subscribe, turn on those post notifications because we are trying to grow this channel. We're back with content. We're going to be posting a lot of stuff this offseason. A lot of reactions going to be coming out, a lot of Brooklyn Nets stuff, and even some other NBA things. Like I do probably plan on making a Giannis video tomorrow if I do have the time. So that's something to definitely look forward to. But let's see. Angelo, will you be live for the second round as well? I unfortunately won't be because I do have to get a lot of work done with the Best One Donnie channel, and we are wrestling. Everyone waiting till free agency to start. Oh, I can't wait. There's going to be a lot of free agency content coming to the channel. I can tell you that. Okay, NBA draft. It's a lot of guards. Yes, it is. I can't believe Cameron Carr has not been drafted yet. I feel like he's going to fall to the Knicks. I think he's going to fall to New York, and I think that that's going to be a great pick for them. Hey, Chris Sinek, he's still in there as well. I'm kind of hoping he falls to Brooklyn. I wouldn't mind getting him a solid big. There's still some decent players still left. But unfortunately, second round, I won't be able to because this DBTV channel is still a passion project. So I still got to maintain both the other channels with We Are Wrestling and the Best One Donnie channel. Look at that. We're getting Night of Champions advertisement. Woo. Brooklyn will get Vizar. I will be watching AEW as well tomorrow, too. That's another reason I can't tune into the second round. All right, we're back. I can put the volume back on. Yeah, Cameron Carr, Chris Sinek, Jr. I'm kind of hoping Chris falls to us. Koa Pete's. That's somebody I could see Brooklyn probably going after. He was somebody that showed a lot of potential in the beginning of the season.
The pick is in as we head back to the commissioner once again.
With the 23rd pick in the 2026.
All right, who's Atlanta going after?
The Atlanta Hawks select Zuby Ejiofor from St. John's University.
Zuby Ejiofor. I knew they weren't going after another guard.
Big motor, big rebounder here, Andrea. Yeah, 100%. And Atlanta adds to their size, like you said, Bobby, and their defense.
They do love having size in Atlanta. That's one thing.
And player of the year in the same season since Josh Hart in 2016-2017. After 7 rebounds per game, he had 7 games with multiple steals and multiple blocks, tied for 5th most in D1. He's a two-way player and protects the rim at a high level.
And he's a really good passer. He had a 23% assist rate. He just gets things
Well, the New York Knicks are up. Here we go.
perimeter shooter, but his offensive rebounding, his quickness in the post, his activity.
There's no way they pass on Cameron Carr. I think Lakers would be happy to pick him up.
And now it's the defending champs who beat them in the first round that are on the clock. This moment is for New York. New York.
Oh, we're getting this stupid. Oh, come on. Why the hell do they get a freaking little jingle? Nah, they are the world champions, but come on. Damn, these poor kids don't even know what to do. Wow, you're on camera, didn't even know what to do. F video package, I agree. You're telling me we couldn't come up with something more creative than this friggin' goofy shit? Come on. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, the Lakers are getting this pick. The Lakers are taking away from the Knicks. That's such a Lakers thing to do. And all these people in the crowd don't even know yet. Yep, this will be the Lakers pick. They're going after Cameron Carr. 100% going after Cameron Carr. Watch. Yeah, Lakers probably want Carr. Or they want Sinek.
Yeah, it's complete, but there's still some depth issues. They're still trying to figure out what's going to happen to Mitchell Robinson, so there could be a need there for a backup center.
Yeah, backup center for the Knicks. I can see that.
Coming off the bench, instead of going with Miles McBride and Jose Alvarado, like just a little bit more size as a ball handler. But look, this team found perfect chemistry.
Well, let me see what the official trade's going to be. The Lakers. Let's see.
When I saw Jose Alvarado walking around here, he's got a listen, he could be a free agent. He's got a player option.
That's it? They literally just did like a swap. Lakers didn't have to give up anything to move up. What the hell? What the actual hell? That's it? There's no way. Literally, it's just a pick switch. Oh, okay. You would think maybe the Knicks would get like 1 second-round pick or something for it. I guess when Mikal Bridges said F them picks, he wasn't lying. I don't know why Spike Lee's stressing out. He freaking just won the championship. Bastard.
If Richard Jefferson can order a replica of his 2016 trophy, I feel that Spike Lee gets to order a replica.
They literally just swapped picks like that.
He was praying with Stephen A. last year, and those prayers came true. Jay, when you're looking at, again, this pick is headed to the Los Angeles Lakers, but your best available at this point, who are the guys who are trying?
Well, Cameron Carr, who Bobby just mentioned from Baylor, who's a spectacular athlete, started his career in Tennessee and then went to Baylor and averaged about 19, 20.
Damn, Tyler Hero and Kyle Kuzma are now teammates. Hero's current girlfriend, Henry, used to date Kuzma. Definitely going to be an awkward locker room. I'm curious, man. Nets, we got pick number 28. That's so weird, though. There's nothing in this deal. Just straight up, like Lakers, you get the 24th. Knicks, they get the 25th. Yeah, the Knicks could be trying to save money because then if they avoid picking somebody in the first round, they could save all that money going into the second round with non-guarantees, and then you could sign people to two-way deals. I was about to say, don't be sorry. I can't stand Spike Lee either. It's got to be a money thing. All right, Lakers.
With the 24th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Cameron Carr from Baylor University.
Well, Cameron Carr is going to be a Laker. That's a great move for Los Angeles. Great move. I think Cameron Carr is going to be one of the sleepers in this draft.
Incredibly. I mean, you talk about the combine, 38-inch standing vertical, that was second best. 42.5 max vertical, that was the best among guards. He also put up 30 points in the combine scrimmage, and I talked about this morning, but my favorite play, he gets a block on one end and then goes down and gets a transition layup dunk, alley-oop on the other end. To me, he's an explosive athlete. He's got speed.
I wonder if the Knicks are going to keep this next pick, because if so, it's like, what's the point in doing this?
He's got a really good-looking stroke from deep. He can go out to 23 to 25 feet, so he's not just an athlete. He's a lob threat.
This would be a good weapon for Luka.
I love the way he shoots the basketball as a guy you can just plug in X amount of minutes, space the floor, play off with your playmakers, and be a lob threat.
Yeah, Angelo, I generally thought that was the plan. He could have been a solid sharpshooter. He could have filled in that Landry Shamet role for them. But the Knicks maybe just want to keep experience on the team, maybe. I don't know.
But he's also a driver slasher. Gets to the rim, and Malika, you mentioned his combine performance.
Because the Knicks could have used his scoring for the bench.
In his first game, and then not shockingly didn't play again.
I really want to know why they chose not to go after Cameron Carr. That's what I'm saying. If Reeves does leave, this is a solid pickup. I'm still hoping for Brooklyn to go after Reeves. I'm still hoping. I think realistically, though, Reeves will probably stay with the Lakers. Lakers will fold.
His dad played 6 seasons in the NBA. One of them was with the Nets, Bobby. Traded for him. In 1999, he made that trade. And then, trivia time, who did he come in second to the 1997 dunk contest? It will be Kobe Bean Bryant. So clearly, this runs in the family here. So now it is the Los Angeles Lakers that it says is on the clock, but really we're flip-flopping here. Our senior insider, Shams Charania, has been all over this. Shams, take me behind the...
There's no way it's a pick 24 for 25.
So the Knicks started the night very much open to moving the pick entirely at number 24, either back in the draft to the second round or even potentially moving completely out of the draft for a future first-round pick. But they ultimately moved 24 to the Lakers for 25. So straight 24-25. Slot 24 ends up being Cameron Carr. The Lakers sent cash considerations, I'm told, to the Knicks for 25. My phone is still going because the Knicks are still seeing if they can move 25 either back in this draft or potentially out.
Wait, this is a very in the matrix here. I'm watching Shams in the Lakers draft headquarters. I guess we'll say hi, JJ. You used to sit up here with us. Hi, Rob. So Shams is letting the Los Angeles Lakers know what they're thinking in real time in the draft headquarters there, Bobby. But this pick could be on the move again.
Well, I think, yeah, listen, I think if the Lakers keeping this pick here, it addresses some shooting that they need. Luke Kennard is
So cash means cash basically means like the Knicks get a little bit more salary, which a lot of times the cash thing is like not even, it's usually like, I don't know. Usually the cash consideration a lot of the times is like, I think 100K. Which kind of helps like teams like get out of that second apron. So that's probably why James Dolan did it. All right, come on, Nets. Let's make a trade right now with the Knicks. Give the Knicks some cash. Let's go get Chris. Come on.
And then another big guy, Henry Bessar of North Carolina, who really improved. He started his career at Arizona, played a couple years there.
Oh, Vesar. I can see the Nets getting him. They are going to need a replacement for Claxton.
He made over 43 this last year, shot 43% from three. So I would be very surprised if he's not taken before the end of the first round.
Okay, so right now, because the Los Angeles Lakers logo is up there, Bobby, the Lakers, they have a big summer. For years, as our Dave McMenamin reported, Luka Doncic has been promised the summer of 2026. Just wait until this summer. This is where we make our big moves. What decisions do they have?
They always say they're going to make big moves.
An athletic five for Luka. I think that's certainly the priority. And Dave wrote in the article, an A-list center here. So it's either going to be probably in a trade here because those A-list centers are restricted free agents with Walker Kessler and Jalen Durant. Of course, LeBron, that's going to be the big decision as far as if he returns.
I want to know if the Knicks are going to trade this pick again or if they're actually going to pick somebody.
Austin Reeves is an unrestricted. He's likely going to opt out of his contract. He's an unrestricted free agent. There will be a market for Austin Reeves out there. I know it's limited right now, but as we saw last year, there's always ways for teams to create cap space, and he is one of the best free agents.
How much space they have is somewhat dependent on how much, if LeBron does return, he takes here. Like, you and I called Lakers games together with me on the sidelines, you on the call this past year, and the Lakers, they're a good team, but in an excellent Western Conference, it does feel like there really is.
It does feel like the Knicks are probably moving this pick.
They didn't have enough time
Let's see what's happening.
They missed chunks of time throughout the year. Very difficult to find their rhythm. I don't think this team was deep enough. They certainly didn't have enough shooting. That's why I was looking at a guy like Cameron Carter saying, the
Let's
shooting is there,
see.
but also I go back to Luka in the Dallas days with Derek Jones Jr. Like going to the finals, like that slashing wing. He loves to throw those lobs to guys diving off the corner, but he can also shoot the ball, I think, at a higher clip than Derek Jones Jr. So it almost seems like that would be a good fit playing alongside Luka. They just need more guys they can trust coming off their bench.
Not to mention, right now, DeAndre Ayton does have a player option, right? And
Oh, he's opted into that player option, DeAndre Ayton. We already know that.
Or is that a player that they look to trade?
If I were them, I'd trade freaking Ayton's bitch ass. But then again, he played pretty good when LeBron wasn't out there in the beginning of the season.
There is a priority to get a big.
Okay, so we have been talking about the Lakers. The pretty purple is behind us, but this pick right now is on its way to the New York Knicks. Here's the commission.
Oh, no trade. Okay.
First, we have trades to announce.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
As part of deals to be finalized later, the Oklahoma City Thunder are acquiring the draft rights to Bennett Sturtz, the 16th pick. The Detroit Pistons are acquiring the draft rights to Ibuka Okori, the 17th pick. And the Memphis Grizzlies are acquiring the draft rights to Kareem Lopez, the 21st pick.
All right.
And with the 25th pick,
Who's the next getting?
NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Sergio De La Reyna from Valladolid, Spain.
Oh, okay.
Sergio De La Reyna, the guard out of Spain, who was the youngest player to win MVP of the Spanish Super Cup. And let's bring Fran back in here.
Wow. Somebody actually getting traded. Wow, somebody that actually getting picked, getting sheared. Honestly, I don't mind this move, though, for the Knicks.
This young man's played 70 games already this year.
Surprised Sean Marks didn't go after him. I know he likes his international players.
Over Barcelona in the ACB finals. A lot of experience. Some people think he's a point guard. No way. He's a shooting guard at 6'7", and he can handle the ball some in pick and roll. But I absolutely think this is a solid pick for the Lakers. Luka's going to love him because they can speak Spanish on the court. But given where he is experience-wise, 20 years old, perfect.
Muy bien. I like it. Friend, thank you very much. All right, next on the clock, we have the 2023.
Ooh, Denver Nuggets. I can see them going after Sinak.
They will be on the clock when they return.
And we got commercial. And then we got Brooklyn at 28. All right, we're getting down to the wire. But I could see Denver going after Sinek because he is a power forward, and potentially they might be losing Peyton Watson because he is going to be a restricted free agent that's going to want a lot of money, and Denver doesn't really have a lot of the money to pay these people. So I don't know. They might actually go after Chris here. I could see it happening. But damn, who do I want Brooklyn, though, to go after and pick number 28? Let's see here. I got to see who's available. I am curious. Damn, I might be leaning towards Henry Vassar. I might have to be leaning towards him because I think the Nets do need a center. I think that might be the guy Brooklyn's got to go after. But then again, Isaiah Evans, he's a solid guard from Duke. Koa Peets, that's like a low risk, high reward right there. Damn, I don't know. Watch the Nuggets go after Koa Peets. I could see that happening. Yeah, I think I want to go after the North Carolina center. I think that's like the move that probably makes the most sense. But I am hoping for Chris to fall to the Nets, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But I'm surprised though that I know the Lakers getting Cameron Carr was a great move, just in case Austin Reeves does leave and they can keep somebody that can play good defense and score a lot. But I am surprised that they actually didn't go after the North Carolina center there, because they definitely need to get a big. Yeah, I can see Boston going after him, but I also heard Boston wants to have a reunion with Robert Williams. I can see that happening, but I feel like the Celtics are going to steal Chris from us. I already know that's probably what's going to happen realistically. But damn, what does the Denver Nuggets do with this pick? Because they could use more depth, like in the guard role, I feel like. Yeah, dude, I'm hoping that Chris falls to the Nets. Like, that would be the best case scenario if we can get him. Solid forward, center. Oh, Chris would be great. Because I think the Nets are going to go after a big with pick number 28. I think that's going to be probably the direction that they go in. All right, we're back. And the pick is still not in with Denver. Up. We got another commercial. Yeah, at least the commercials aren't as bad as WWE. But we're getting down to the wire with the first round.
Scott, thank you. We're all going to be enjoying our Shake Shack here shortly, but Tim Legler, he's staying back with SVP to wrap up this night. It is the Denver Nuggets that are on the clock here, and Denver.
All right, let's see what Denver's going to do. Please don't pick Chris. Because if we could score with Mikal Brown Jr. and Chris Sinnett, like, that would be a massive W for the Nets.
That was a big problem, but it always is with Aaron Gordon. He's so valuable to their team. I look at their team right now. Critical, first of all, you've got to re-sign Peyton Watson. I mean, that's the top.
Yeah, Peyton Watson, man. He's going to be restricted. He's about to get paid. I don't know why they would pay all that money for Christian Brown.
Most likely to eat up some of those minutes, take some of the pressure off of the Joker during the regular season.
All right, let's find out. Here we go. The pick is in.
By the way, the cuteness not lacking here in the NBA draft. The matching bow ties, gentlemen. Oh my goodness.
We got some future NBA players right there. Future Brooklyn Nets right there.
Absolutely adorable in the pinstripes. But for Nikola Jokic, this is something that we've talked about a lot.
Yeah, dude, if I'm Minnesota, if I'm Lakers, if I'm Denver, man, I'm trying to do what I got to do to get help for my superstars.
The Denver Nuggets are taking their time.
Yeah, Adam Silver's trying to pronounce the names. Valanciunas, he's probably going to go overseas.
$1 million of it is guaranteed. There's a trigger date in early July. I would expect, and this is a Denver team that's faced with a major financial crunch, I would expect them to waive Valanciunas and then stretch that money over.
Well, Valanciunas is probably going to go overseas. That's what he wanted to do last season, but then he was forced to go to the Nuggets.
And Nikola Jokic, when he was asked about it, he has said in so many words, Denver's where he wants to be, and then it all trickles down from there. All right, now, for real, the pick is in. Let's go back.
All right, here we go.
With the 26th pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
Come on.
the Denver Nuggets select Terrace Reed Jr. from the University of Connecticut.
Love it.
Terrace Reed Jr.
Love it.
Team All Big East selection.
Love it. The Nets might get a massive steal here with pick number 28. Wow, I'm surprised. But then again, I'm not surprised either because they do need a backup center.
Really blossomed when he transferred to UConn. He's 6'10", he's got a 7'4" wingspan, and he's really strong and athletic. He scores mostly on the block, where he shot 60% from the field on post-ups. He's good in pick-and-roll situations and really physical at the rim. Yeah, he screens in that UConn.
Man, I can't believe Chris is still available.
Really crashes the offensive glass. And Malika, your point on the NCAA tournament, he averaged 19 points a game on UConn's run to the title game where they lost to Michigan, but also 13 and a half rebounds. And he averaged 12 points in the paint per game. He can be a beast inside.
And this pick is on the move. Sham Charania just reported that Denver is trading this pick to San Antonio for the 35 pick this year. So second round.
So San Antonio got him. Damn.
Yeah, and they're getting
Nuggets are trying to save that money.
Not much of a jump shooter. He attempted 10 jump shots on the season. He attempted 245, either layups or dunks. He does his damage in the paint. He is big. He's physical. He's a bruiser. He can bury guys underneath the rim, and with that strength, he builds a wall defensively. Another really impressive thing about Terrace Reed, when you talk about making the jump to the NBA, he made a jump going to UConn at the time, going to a UConn team that had a pro-style offense. They ran a ton of things. He adjusted and was much better in that offense in his second season than he was in his first season. So his adaptability will be good at the NBA.
Hey, Spurs are adding another center, though.
That are on the clock again. And I think, Bobby, the biggest question as we turn the page here is, after so much conversation about really a big decision, right? As much as we can all talk about the Jays and fit, it's a huge decision to move on from a finals MVP like Jaylen Brown, and yet that has been the discussion.
All right, come on. Let's get it big. That's what I want in Brooklyn. Boston Nasty, I'm out. I have work at 5 a.m. Well, man, I hope you have yourself a good night, man. I got work. I got my shoot job at around 6:30 in the morning.
This is different than 4 years ago. This is not 4 years ago when his name was rumored in the Kevin Durant talk. This is a play.
Man, I hope Jaylen Brown requests out of Boston. I hope.
I was wondering, Jay, who's your top therapist on the board? I think that's maybe what we're looking for in Boston.
Yeah, Celtics might need to draft a therapist for Jaylen Brown.
We're all curious to see what this is going to do to Boston and the effect that it's going to have.
But it's certainly going to have an effect, isn't it? I mean, when you do what Jaylen Brown did this year and you're all NBA and then you're dangled around in trades, that's an interesting position to be in. But we talked earlier.
Slap in the fucking face.
Some inside help, interior help. And that seems like Chris Knack Jr. to me, if that's what if they're going to take this pick and keep it.
Yeah, I'm right now. I mean, we haven't gotten the Shams notification that this pick is on the move. But Boston, it seems like what they're saying is they felt like they were close. All year long, we were talking about when Jason Tatum comes back. I think there was an expectation that they were going to certainly at least get out of the first round here, Bobby. And so there's a gap.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're up 3-1 in that Philadelphia series, and that's what happened. So Joel Embiid and Brad Stevens basically went after they got eliminated. He said, hey, we need help in the paint. We need easier points in the paint.
The next saga in trade rumors, just like Giannis, is going to be Jaylen Brown. Oh, 100%. Dude, Jaylen Brown, there's no way in hell this dude wants to be in Boston next season. Oh, I want Chris Knack, please. Please fall to the Brooklyn Nets.
When you go back to that series with Philly where they were exposed, Kata did a decent job. He just couldn't stay out of foul trouble. And that's something they're going to have to address going forward. You've got to be able to stay on the floor. And if you have a little bit
Oh, dude, I'm hoping that Chris falls to the Nets.
that's a double bonus for Boston. I'd be surprised if it's not one of the two.
And certainly there are nerves.
Give me him or Henry. Come on, let's go.
Players that were invited to the Green Room this year. That's more than we typically see. And so you can see the anticipation, the emotion.
Isaiah Evans, he's still available, but I feel like the Nets don't really need him, especially if we're going after Austin Reeves. And we got 3 rookie guards last year in the NBA draft. I can see the Celtics going after Isaiah Evans. Come on. All right, the next pick is Brooklyn, so I'm hoping that they don't go after him. Come on. Please. Don't go after the guy I want. Fuck! Damn it! I knew that was going to happen. I had a feeling. Well, the center, we're going to go after the North Carolina center. It's the only thing that makes sense. That's a steal for Boston. Damn. That's a good pick. Damn. Damn.
He could be a 4 or a 5, although Houston seemed to use him as a little bit more of a rebounder than a shot blocker. Jay, how do you see that shaking out in the positionless NBA?
I was hoping. Damn it. The Boston Celtics do it again. This is why I hate them. That was a good move for Boston. That was a good draft pick. Not even going to lie. All right, Brooklyn's up next. Here we go. We don't need Isaiah Evans as much. He's a talented guard. Nah, man, we need Henry. That's who we need. We need Vassar.
But he's got a high release on his shot. He's got a good mid-range touch that I think can stretch out the three-point range in time. In the last 6 games of the season, playing with Kingston Fleming, Emmanuel Sharp, Milos Uzan, he scored 10 points a game and had 10 rebounds a game and shot 42% from 3 in their last.
Oh, that's such a good pickup for the Celtics. I know we do need a center. That's why I'm hoping we get the North Carolina guy.
That he has, especially he's got a high release on that mid-range jumper, so he can hit a little turnaround jumper, but stretching it out to the three-point line, which he did toward the end of the season, I think really bodes well for his future. I think he's a lottery talent.
Malika, what you said about Kelvin Sampson saying Chris Sinek Jr. has never had bad body language, it means 10 times more coming from Kelvin Sampson. Right. Because Kelvin Sampson was hard on Chris Sinek Jr. We sat in on some shoot-arounds, Jay, and saw...
I am hoping the Nets go after a big.
On Chris Sinek Jr. never changed. His demeanor, the joy, the smile. I mean, he's got two-way playmaking ability, but the toughness mentally, to me, for Chris Sinek Jr. to handle that kind of coaching, we saw it.
Kelvin was hard on us.
I want Vassar. That's who I want.
Well, the other thing, too, is I think people sometimes get caught off on his lack of block shots. And when I talked with Chris, I said to him,
The center from North Carolina. That's who I want.
Coach Sampson told me, go grab the rebound.
Yeah.
That's why his numbers are so high.
Well, he averaged a double-double in Houston's postseason tournaments. As we look ahead here, the Minnesota Timberwolves say that they're on the clock, but this is where the Julius Randle trade that we saw in the wee hours before the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade comes to fruition here, Bobby. Explain.
Yes, they have traded Julius Randle to the Brooklyn Nets. Nick Claxton goes
Oh, I love this deal with Randall and the 28th pick. I love this move, which, if you haven't checked out my video talking about this Nets deal, sending Claxton to Chicago, getting Randall, you can check that video out. It is up on the DBTV channel. Oh, boy, I'm scared.
Well, and the sentiment for fans around the league, particularly of Minnesota, who went to back-to-back Western Conference Finals, is, okay, what is this the precursor to? And it still feels like that is the unsolved question here.
I think this is a team right now, they're in a little bit of transition because you remember there's a conference finalist back-to-back years. Does it feel right now like they're still trending in that direction? I think there's a lot of questions. And look, they've got to re-sign DeSumo. That's critical. They may go an entire season without Dante DiVincenzo. That's important. They need to have further growth in Terrence Shannon Jr. Injury last year kind of derailed where I thought he would be in replacing Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So they've got some internal things already that they've got to deal with, that where most of their growth might come from, not from this.
Man, we still don't even have our pick in. Oh, I'm nervous. All right, who the hell is Brooklyn selecting now?
And I think we see the San Antonio Spurs and certainly the Oklahoma City Thunder as ahead of Minnesota. Are we expecting another domino to fall here? Because fans are looking around saying, wait a second, we traded Karl Anthony Towns and ultimately now we're just getting second-round picks?
Well, they dipped their toe in the Giannis sweepstakes here, and the price was just too rich. I mean, when you're looking at Jaden McDaniels and Taj Reed, well, you're basically gutting your roster to do that. I think the jury's out. I think the jury's
All right, let's find out. 3, 2, 1. The time is up. All right, come on, Brooklyn.
Right, because this is not a certainty, right, that they are going to do something with it, as you say, it could be a move to shed salary.
Yes. I mean, listen, they went from 2 years ago, they were at $210 million. Now they're at $170 million. They have significantly decreased their salary over the last couple of years.
Okay, so
Minnesota better make the right moves, man, if they want to keep Anthony Edwards happy.
I'm looking over at Sean's here because he seems like he's working away, and this feels like potentially a question for him, Bobby.
Wait, are we getting no? Wait, are the Nets doing a trade?
Sumo's coming back. I think that they've got the non-taxman level exception here to go out and add a player here and still stay under the luxury tax. They need a backup big now because Nas is going to go to the starting four, right? And now you're going to need a replacement here.
I like Nas Reed at the starting power forward for the Timberwolves.
Everybody gets moved up a slot.
So let's keep the big in mind here. And again, as Lex said, Jay, this isn't necessarily that they're looking towards this pick to fill that slot to push them into the contention category, but who could they be looking at here?
Well, the best sort of center on the board is Henry Vessar.
That's who I want, Henry Vestar. Let's go.
But there's not a lot of choices right now for this pick. But Vessar would be the one if that's the way you want to go. That's the way I think it would happen.
Who are you looking at, Drea?
Yeah, a couple of others if we're talking bigs. You mentioned Best.
Koa Peets is another guy I can see Brooklyn going after too.
Very versatile out of Iowa State. So those are two others.
But I want Henry Vassar if I were to pick somebody here.
To Brooklyn as a part of this deal. So again, it's not this pick that is going to be helping them out there. So with Brooklyn, really, they're
All right, come on, Nets. Let's go.
Here's Jay's best. Let's see what Brooklyn says.
Oh boy. Here we go. The pick is in. Come on, Brooklyn.
With the 28th pick in the
We've waited hours for this.
NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Joshua Jefferson from Iowa State University.
Okay. I have heard good things about him. Don't know much.
Decides, you know what, I wasn't invited to the green room, but I still want to come, sit in the stand.
Okay.
Take a chance.
I'm curious here to see like what he's capable of. Probably gonna have to do a reaction video to his highlights and stuff.
Yeah, I absolutely love this. A smart move by Joshua Jefferson, which is very fitting because he made a ton of smart moves on the basketball court. He has a high IQ. He's skilled. He can make plays. He doesn't.
And I know Joshua Jefferson, he was on the Nets board too, so I'm not quite surprised by this, but I thought we were going to go after the center because we don't have Claxton anymore. But then again, we do have Danny Wolf still. We still have a little bit of depth.
He rebounds the ball. He's not an elevating big guy. He plays on the floor.
He'll probably be in the G League for a couple seasons.
Transferred to Iowa State to play for TJ Altenberger. And he can.
All right, let's see a little bit of his highlights. 6'7", so probably small forward.
But he can be a playmaker as a front court player.
Ooh, I kind of like that little jumper.
Kind of what I call an old man game. Like it's a slow.
The Nets do love their playmakers, so I'm not surprised by this. All right, defensive versatility. Okay.
When he went down with injury in the postseason, I thought Iowa State was had a.
All right, so I am going to have to probably do a reaction video to Joshua Jefferson. Don't know much about him, but I do know the Nets did have him like on their board.
Joshua Jefferson was one of the best front court players that I saw all year.
He studies excellent front court
Damn.
players. Paolo Banchero, Nas Reed.
Not a horrible move though. Let's see what Nets Twitter is saying about this guy.
First round of the 2026 draft after this.
Joshua Jefferson. Somebody gave this we got a little commercial here. Might as well read what some of the draft analysts are saying here on the wonderful thing called X. Joshua Jefferson to the Brooklyn Nets, B+, great pick. Gets a forward they could use with a great versatile skill set that sacrifices most of what they need in this draft. I think it's a good pick. Somebody gave it a B, 30 on my board. Love the fit. Let's see. They love moments of fans or when players are sitting in the stands and then they get picked. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Sean. Here, this guy on X said, "How are Julius Randle, Noah Clowney, Danny Wolf, and Joshua Jefferson all getting minutes on the same team?" That's definitely something to consider. But the Nets do have a lot of future assets, so they could throw him into the G League. That's always an option there, too. Looks like a lot of people are giving this a B. A lot of people like this. Third most impactful per possession play in the NCAA this season. Super high IQ. High feel man. Yep. Good move. Who the hell is Joshua Jackson? I like Joshua Behando, center for the Brooklyn Nets. Interesting. 23 on his board. Okay, so not bad. It seems like people are okay with this pick. But it must mean the Nets are probably going after somebody who in free agency as well. But we're going to have to wait and see what happens because Brooklyn, they have been doing some interesting moves so far going into this offseason. It is going to be tough, yeah. Zaire Williams, I think, will be somebody that probably moves on from the Nets because we have a lot of freaking players, man. The Nets are going to have to do some cutting, do some little trades. I don't know what we're going to do. But I am going to close this off because I do have to get some sleep. I got to get up in about 6 hours for my shoot job so that I can keep these lights on here at Best One Studios. But I appreciate everybody making this stream a thing. This is the first ever DBTV live watch along for the NBA Draft 2026. I am still thrilled that we have Mikal Brown Jr. with the Nets. I think that was a home run of a draft pick. Overall, I had a really good time with you guys, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Now turn on those post notifications because this offseason, we are going to be cooking with lots of content. We're going to be doing reactions. We're going to be doing lots of videos here on the channel, so I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are going to stay tuned. Links down in the description box below if you guys want to go check out my We Are Wrestling YouTube channel where I have a wrestling podcast. I do wrestling live watch-alongs, vlogs, reactions, everything pro wrestling on there. You can go check out We Are Wrestling. You can also go check out my toy page, Best One Donnie. You can see all the stuff that I collect behind me. And I do toy hunts. I do toy reviews. Huge WWE action figure collector. So if you guys want to go check that out, links down in the description box below. But of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, thank you for a successful stream. And of course, you already know we are Take It Over. Peace.